It takes a couple of times. What can I say? How you doing? Everybody regroup. Sir Charles has got it, man. Hold on. Let's see if this is gonna work, guys. Take 2, no question. This may be take 10. Hold on. Supplements. What are you doing? Thank you for playing an ad. That's great. Get me a cup of coffee, but not right now. Energy, whatever you are. No, get out. Stop. There I am. Hey, we did it, guys. And I don't believe it started yet. We did the Canadian National Anthem. And now we're in a video pack. We did it. We made it. Technical difficulties. Stegmeister, I hope you're up in here, man. When I was going live, I saw the banger bomb, dude. Special caffeinated concoction for the Stegmeister. That $50 banger bomb, bro. We're going to carry that over from the failed one. The failed stream. The replay unit. My replay unit. You don't know anything. To you, this is going off without a hitch. The first attempt at this, while the Canadian National Anthem was playing, we failed. We failed, man. I did, no joke, 3 test streams. 3 today. Everything went off without a hitch. We go live. I am once again in vertical mode. So, and it won't let you unlock it. It won't. It just won't do it. So, and there's no way I'm doing 3.5 hours, 4 hours in vertical mode. Stop. I know people are watching on their phones. I get it. But you know what? No. You're watching BC on the big screen. Hold on. I got to get a coffee ready, guys. Salute. We'll have a black coffee in a little bit. I'm going to put some Dunkin' extra cream sugar in this if you don't mind. No, Stegmeister, not the 3. We kicked out, bro. Stegmeister. 2 hit the 3 on me? Come on. Stegmeister's not booking. Boo. Stegmeister. YouTube didn't pin BC. No way. BC kicked out. We're still in the opening video package. Michael Cole is welcoming us to Vancouver. Guys, this is a live The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. If you guys are not familiar, if you're new to the channel, welcome, first of all. Subscribe, notified, smash the up if you don't mind, help out the algorithm. Do all the things. What we do is a little bit differently than everybody else in the community. We do The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So every match on the PLE is going to get a tally in one of these categories. At any time, I can give extra tallies if I want. If something was great, I'll give it 2 goods. If something is really bad, we call that ugly, like worse than bad. Every ugly will turn into 2 bads at the end of this review. So you really want to stay away from that ugly column. That's a really bad column. We don't like putting any tallies into that column. Hopefully the booking, hopefully the performances, hopefully the creative, hopefully everything is good enough in all 5 of these matches that nothing has to go into the ugly column. So that's how we do this for newer subscribers. For veterans, thank you for allowing me a moment to explain the rules. Looks like we are starting off with WarGames. I believe this is going to be the females, obviously. Now, usually when they do this, they outperform the dudes. When they do this for the Royal Rumble, when they do this for WarGames, the females always outdo the dudes. So this is going to be interesting. Bianca Belair is going to be making her way down that ramp, first and foremost. Again, Stegmeister, I'm going to get to you in a minute, man, because you left a banger bomb to start us off. This is old school, Stegmeister. We haven't been able to do a PLE live in a minute. We were not able to do Crown Jewels, so this is very cool to spend this Saturday night talking wrestling with you guys. The Survivor Series, 2 big WarGames cage matchups, 3 title matchups. Shout out also to JR9, my right hand man up in here for 23 months membership, closing in on 2 years. Fire. Also, great coverage on Fatal Influence this week, BC. Fallon being the leader is nonsensical and has ruined the entire group. I always get Mickey James vibes, which I don't. Then why get rid of Mickey James? I also think Shawn Michaels has a thing for cowboy hats on girls, so he loves Fallon. JC Jane should be the leader. That's obvious. Toxic, and that's not just because you love her, JR9. That's obvious. She was the right-hand woman in Toxic Attraction. she starts her own group, and somehow Fallon Henley is the leader. Fallon Henley has the title. Fallon Henley is the main event. Stop. JR9. Salute, dude. I'll be giving out swigs in a second. Glad JR9's up in here. I hope you're able to stay most of this in case I got questions, man. In case I have conundrums. Colin, 22-month membership. BC, do you remember the very first Elimination Chamber in 2002 and Paul Heyman turned heel on Brock Lesnar on the same night? Vaguely, Colin. Vaguely. I would have to revisit most of that. I really don't remember the turn for sure. I'm just trying to remember the card in itself. Colin, 22 months. Appreciate you big time, man. Here's to another 22 plus. Angel Olega, 19-month membership. Angel, salute, man. Love starting off these PLEs like this, man. A lot of love from the channel memberships. Savage, 1024, The Punisher, 20 months. Roman versus Punk for Mania would be magic. Even if Punk loses, I won't complain. Here's the thing, and this might be a hot take. I'm looking forward to CM Punk and Rollins more than Roman Punk at Mania. I'm okay with Roman and Punk. I want to see Rollins and Punk, that storyline, and then the culmination. That's more of a Mania match. Roman Reigns can do something else. I see no fire right now with Punk and Roman. I see a lot of respect between the two. Animosity, but respect. I'm not saying they can't turn it into a storyline. But I'd rather Rollins and Punk. That's the match I want to see. We're still doing introductions, guys, for the women's WarGames. Bayley is out. Bianca is out. Naomi is out. Io is out. And we're about to bring out Rhea Ripley. So you guys are not missing anything as I go over my member Super Chats. Savage 1024. Yeah, so Roman and Punk, I'm down with it. For Mania, I kind of want to see the Rollins and Punk culmination. That's what I'm looking forward to. D stands alone with that $5 super chat, man. 5th ever super chat, too, by the way. And a gold card member. You made it, LOL. 2.5. Yes. D stands alone on our second attempt at this live stream. I kicked out, bro. I kicked out. 2.5. I'll take it. We made it, man. We made it. Let me actually, too. Rhea Ripley is out now. Rhea Ripley still has the, so now she's like Psychosis, Ray Phoenix, a Power Ranger. I don't know. This mask is so silly. She tried to badass it, but I don't know. It's a silly mask. It's the old Trish Stratus mask. D stands alone. Appreciate you, dude. Ray Hunt, 22 months membership. Amazing to see Survivor Series still going after 38 years. Still remember The Undertaker's debut like it was yesterday. Me too, Ray Hunt. Me too, dude. That was the same event as the Gobbledygooker, wasn't it? The Gobbledygunker, whatever that. Remember the thing that came out of the egg? I think that was the same. Ted DiBiase brought him out. Ted DiBiase needed somebody that was going to shift the... I think he actually got disqualified in the match, so he didn't even really help. Taker came in and got disqualified, I believe. Bayley's going to start this match off. It looks like the heels are coming out now. I think Nia Jax is going to be the first one. And I got to go over to Ash Stegmeister Steggles, man. A $50 banger bomb on the upload the stream we just tried to put up. But we failed right before Survivor Series. So we went on 2 minutes into Survivor Series. But Ash Stegmeister Steggles, man, I haven't done one of these in a while. So ladies and gentlemen, Gold Team and Red Team, the awe-inspiring, ultra devastating Stegmeister special. Now let's fucking go. Stegmeister, I have a special concoction for banger bombs tonight, man. It is a special caffeinated concoction. It is just for my banger bombs. A massive swig to get us going from the Stegmeister. Double caffeinated swig. Ow. Stegmeister, salute, bro. I appreciate you. I saw that before we went live on that first stream, man. I was pumped to give you that shout out, and then they had BC in a technical issue vertical. No, absolutely not. I'm kicking out at 2.5. We're redoing the stream, brah. We're still doing introductions on match 1. Nia Jax is out. Candy LeRae is out. Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton. I'm going to give a third swig to Stegmeister, bro, to kick us off with that banger bomb. Das Stegmeister. What? Ash. What? Steggles. What? Sits atop the boardroom. What is this? Raquel and Liv. Raquel looking like a badass biker, right? She's going into a biker bar. Who wants some? Raquel Rodriguez about to. Oh, look at Raquel in the masked the masked crusader, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I'm thinking Tiffy cash-in tonight on Nia Jax. What do you guys feel about that? No, is that a hot take? We'll see, bro. Yo, James Shrimp Fajitas, 23 months, almost 2 years, and many more to go. Who is your win pick for the men's war game? Salute, BC. Salute, James Shrimp Fajitas. Appreciate you, dude. Keep on rocking, man. My pick tonight is going to be... The heels have to win, guys. There's no reason for Punk and Roman and Jey Uso and Sid. If the bootleg loses tonight, where do you go from there? Nobody's going to care about what they're doing at Saturday night's main event. Nobody's going to care about the Rumble. Nobody's going to care about what they're doing at Mania. Just like Solo had to pin one-on-one Roman, I'm not saying I would book that, but that's what happened at Crown Jewel. I don't see how the bootleg bloodline can lose this guy. So I don't know if it's Seth Rollins attacking CM Punk, which a lot of fans believe. JR9 thinks that could happen. I don't know if Sami Zayn turns on Roman. I don't know if The Rock shows up and turns on the faces, does something to the faces. I really don't know. But James Shrimp Fajitas, I don't see how the heels can lose this match. The bell just got underway, guys. It's going to start off with Bayley, I believe, and Nia, correct? So Bayley and Nia Jax. I don't like the fact that Io and Bayley are teaming tonight, right? After what Io and Damage Control did to Bayley, you would think Bayley wouldn't want to be on this team, but she's letting bygones be bygones. Now, don't forget, the women have the advantage, right? No. Nia lost because of Bayley. Bianca, so the women, the faces have the advantage. So in 4 minutes and 17 seconds, we'll get another face. Taker was counted out. Is that what it was? I thought he was... Okay, so there was another year he was disqualified. Yeah, I remember Taker didn't really do... Because Taker was... Not even Ted DiBiase could control Undertaker. James Shifahita says, same, BC. I say heels as well. I don't see any other way that they could do that. If they... let me put some cream into my coffee real quick, guys, and I will start off. Gary, 10 spot. A couple of coffees from Gary. Let me get to that in a second. Let me just make a coffee so I can salute you properly. Gary McMurray. Currently, guys, Nia has the upper hand. Oh, no, they're both on their feet. Middle of the ring. Bayley and Nia between the two rings. Let me just get my coffee ready, and then we'll rock out. Gary McMurray, 10 spot, couple of coffees, super chat. I appreciate you, dude. Chucking a box of coffee to the best in the business. Keep up the good work. Gary, I appreciate the box of coffee, man. It's a box and a half, actually, of the Dunkin'. So if I get the, the little 12 or the 10 count. So, Gary, I appreciate the coffee big time, man. Salute. Gary says, chucking a box of coffee to the best in the business. You damn right, bro. Whether 2 wants to give us credit or not, we the best in this. You guys know this, man. My amplified unit, easily the smartest wrestling fans on the planet. I always go to you guys when we have a good discussion that needs to be told and had. conundrums that I need answered. Nice hurricanrana, Bayley to Nia Jax. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The faces will gain that advantage. A second face will come to the ring. Bayley is now getting amplified. Gary, put him up. Yes, love it. The biceps. Gary's rocking him out. Bayley's ripping apart her gear, man. She's taking out her, what was that, the little vest? Whipping Nia Jax. Yeah, I'm sporting the bah humbug today, guys. But I'm in a good mood. Don't worry. This is my festive holiday shirt. We're past Thanksgiving. We're headed to the Christmas season. Bah humbug. Somehow Nia flipped it. Now Nia's got the advantage with that leather vest or whatever that is from Bayley's gear. Jamal striking 2-spot. Did Tiffy's crowd reaction go down? Jamal, probably. I was trying to do my playback while we were doing introductions, so you guys could tell me better than I can tell you. But I wouldn't be shocked. Oh, here comes Nia with a full head of steam, man. Or should I say a full ass of steam. Bayley was in the middle of both rings. Nia launches herself to the ropes, comes right back with an ass to the face. 1 minute till a new face comes down. It'll be 2-1 advantage to the faces. But right now, Nia Jax has the advantage on Bayley. 52 seconds. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton has not been booked properly. I told you guys that. She wins the briefcase, and it was like Hunter was lost. He didn't know what to really do after that. And so he has this weird thing where every now and again she teases that she's going to cash in on Nia. Maybe she does tonight, finally. But Tiffany Stratton has taken a massive back seat. She was lightning white hot. And now it's kind of feels like she's just another. If anything, it feels like Chelsea Green has gotten her momentum. Tonight's going to be a big night for Tiffany Stratton. A huge night. So anyway, Jamal, that's a long-winded answer to your super chat. The short answer is yes. It did seem like her reaction to me, but I was doing playback. So JR9 in the chat, if he is still up in here, Stegmeister, Sir Charles, they can back up my thought on that. I did feel like it was not a big pop. It didn't look it anyway. And that's because her booking has been off. So tonight's a big night for Tiffany. Naomi is going to be the second participant, guys. The advantage goes to the faces. Naomi is the second female for Team Bianca. She has a kendo stick and a party hat. She has a party hat on her head. So maybe she's got like a piñata party and she's just whacking away at Nia like she's the piñata, but I doubt she's going to pop out some M&Ms. I don't want to know what Nia Jax would pop out. My hole! So if you keep whacking Nia Jax, does this pop out of the hole? No, my hole! That's horrible, BC. That's horrible. I don't even want to go there, bro. Naomi slingshotted to the ropes. Nia Jax with a clothesline. Naomi ducks it. Naomi hits the ropes. Naomi! Split leg kick. Naomi's got the advantage. Yeah, I don't know, James Shrift by the party hat, bro. That was kind of odd. I don't know. I could only think that she was going for the piñata party. Oh, wait. Zakaria. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. BC, it's Naomi's birthday today. Darkman says it's her birthday today. Oh, so there you go. Yo, happy birthday to one of my favorites in this industry, Naomi. Salud. Naomi's birthday. Listen, I don't like talking women's ages, but does anybody happen to know? I am curious. I say she's been in WWE more than 10 years. 36. I say 36, Naomi. Anybody know? If you don't know, don't go checking, man. Women don't like that. Women don't like you talking about their age. But if it is out there, I say 36. Is that a toilet seat? What the fuck? The heels are all laughing like BC. Nia just put a toilet seat over Naomi. I don't understand where a toilet seat came from. And now Bayley is whacking away. Bayley is horrible with the kendo stick. Naomi's now using the toilet seat. If you guys ever catch Alexa Bliss versus Bayley, it's an Extreme Rules kendo stick match. Somebody in the chat, please give the chat a year. Give the chat a year on Alexa versus Bayley kendo stick match elimination, or I'm sorry, Extreme Rules. What the heck? But my point is, Bayley and Alexa just tapped each other for over 10 minutes. They just tapped each other with the kendo stick. So Naomi just put the toilet seat over Nia and then just gave her a stink face for 10 seconds. So it's like Naomi was going to the bathroom on Nia's face, which was a toilet seat. I don't know who's booking this, but I don't know who the creative agent is backstage. This is rough. This is not WarGames. This is the shit games. 2017. I thank you, chat, big time. 2017. Candice LeRae has just come out to even up the odds. It's 2-on-2 now. Nia and Candice versus Naomi and Bayley. But if you guys ever go to 2017, Bayley versus Alexa Bliss, kendo stick match, you guys will see the worst kendo stick match of all time. They just tapped each other for over 10 minutes. And then Bayley was just tapping Nia Jax right now. So somebody has to tell Bayley, lay into those sumbitches. You're not going to hurt her. Especially Nia. Nia's got extra padding, extra coating. She can hibernate for the winter. She's going to be fine. You're not going to hurt Nia. Nia's a consummate professional. She is going to be okay with you hitting her with a kendo stick. Look, she's got a chair. She's laying into somebody right now. I think it is Bay. Double chair concerto, but no. Bayley is able to duck it. Nia and Candice went for a modified concerto. So now they have some chairs tying up Nia in the corner. Candice sends Naomi face first into the chair that was in the midsection of Nia. This is a weird match so far, guys. The women have been much better in years past for WarGames. I'm hoping this is just the start. I feel like we're doing too many spots, trying to get too cute with toilet seats and party hats. JJ Bulldog, probably the plunger is next, man. With Nia Jax, if the toilet seat gets clogged up, you're going to have, who was the plumber? There was a character back in the mid-90s. Oh, man, who was the kid? Is there any older time fans? Not old, but older. Mid-90s, there was a plumber in WWE. What was his name? PJ Plumber or something? Does anybody remember? It's not Duke the Dumpster Drosy. He was the garbage guy. TJ Plumber, I think it was. Oh, that's what it was, Darkman. TL Hopper. He was a plumber, guys. I love my chat, man. I love my amplified unit. You guys are the best. Bayley's got Nia tied up in the, not literally tied up, but in the corner. Naomi's got Candice kind of held. Naomi is setting up 3 chairs in the middle of the ring. But that goes nowhere. Nia just tosses out and Bayley. This is a clusterfuck right now. But so now the heels are in advantage of the 3 chairs. Nia places Bayley nice and gently as if she's tucking her in the bed on the 3 chairs. Candice LeRae does a moonsault, springboard moonsault, doesn't even touch Bayley. Like maybe her hands touched her. So I don't know what that accomplished. So far, WarGames are the cuddle games. Everybody is gently tapping one another, tucking them in the bed, gently touching, just a little 2-hand little tag, you're it. The most gentle moonsaults I've ever seen. Bianca's bringing a trash can in the ring. She's going to pick up everybody's trash, maybe the party hat, the toilet seat. She's going to put it in the trash can. Now Bianca's coming in with a fire extinguisher in case there's a fire. Bianca wants to be a good Samaritan, maybe put out a fire. This is too funny. If this is how the next 3 hours are going to go, salute, unit. The women are usually much better than this. We'll see. I want to put this into the good column, guys. I love all these females for the most part. Now Bianca has spent the whole 5 minutes she's been out there just getting fire extinguishers, trash cans, tables. I think there was a game of Monopoly she just put in. Stegmeister, Ash Stegmeister, a pair of Stegmeister shoes. Stegmeister, you might want to check your Nikes, bro. James Shrimp Fajitas, one of your hats. I think Bianca just threw it in the ring. Oh, Bianca is finally in the ring, guys. She is finally in the ring. She's tossing Candice LeRae gently into the corner. Candice gently taps her with an elbow. Now Candice is moaning. I don't know what they're doing in the corner. Little slingshot there. Candy LeRae face first into the turnbuckle. Now, what's funny about WarGames, guys, is all of this doesn't even matter. It's only once everybody is in the match, then the bell rings. That's when the actual match starts. Bianca just did a moonsault with a chair in her hand, landed on her feet, tossed the chair to Nia, and then drop kicked the chair and Nia. Shawn Michaels kick up, Bianca in full control. James Shrimp Fajitas. My hat! That's where it went. Frickin' Bianca. Salute unit. Don't forget to smash that up on your way in and out. I know some of you guys will come back after every match, see where we're placing the tallies. Some of you guys will stay. No matter what, make sure you smash that up if you don't mind. Because this is our second attempt at this stream tonight, the algorithm is going to be way off. And most people are not even going to know that we were live because we went live after the show started. So you guys can help that by smashing the up and helping the algorithm for the replay unit. Here comes Tiffy time. This is one of my favorites, man. Tiffany Stratton. It is indeed. This is going to be a big night for her. As somebody said in the super chat earlier. I don't know if I can go back to that super. I think it was Jamal. Jamal Strake, and Jamal said, did Tiffy's reaction go down a little bit from what it was? It has, because she hasn't been booked properly. She got the briefcase, and then that was it. This is a big night for Tiffany Stratton. She comes flying in with the top of that trash. Oh, there you go. Tiffy did not gently lay in with that trash can lid to Bianca. Was it Bianca or Bayley? Bianca. She just hauled off. That's what you got to do. That's what I mean when I say Tiffany Stratton checks off every box. Tiffany Stratton is so good at what she does, so young in her career. And I say this because she's so good at what she does. She's a good professional wrestler. That was a botch. Bayley had no momentum. Nia Jax just stopped the clothesline, and then they decided to go with it anyway. Jack Brewer. What up, Jack Brewer? Diamond Club channel membership. I agree with you, Jack Brewer, by the way. So far, the toilet seat and that whole toilet that they brought into the ring, the match so far can go into that. They've done much better, the ladies, in years past. And usually when they start the show, Royal Rumbles or WarGames, they usually outperform the dudes. So far, this is not doing it. I actually feel like they're trying to do too much, get too cute, and it's backfiring. So far, Tiffany Stratton's the star of the match, man. Nice blockbuster there from the top rope. Or modified, I should say. James Shrimp Fajitas not this year, BC. Yeah, I don't. There's plenty of time to pick it up. Like I said, the match actually doesn't start until all participants are in the ring. Oddly enough. Yeah, see, things are getting messy right now. So let's just calm down and get a good game plan going. Gotta feel bad for Indy Hartwell, right? They had her and Candy LeRae doing nothing. They boot Indy Hartwell out of the company, and now Indy's probably watching Candy. Probably happy for her. They're really good friends, but Indy's like, what did I do wrong? 3 seconds, we're going to get another team face member. It looks like it's going to be Io Sky. It's going to be interesting to see Io and Bayley teaming up in this match because Io did Bayley dirty, filthy. So is Bayley just going to work with Io like nothing? Now, Io is running around the ring in circles because she can't find her toy. She's trying to find Sir Charles's freaking baseball bat. She has a trash can, and it's colored like Io's, like, purple. So she has a purple trash can. She's going all the way to the top. Now, we've seen this in the past. We've seen her deliver her over-the-moonsault from the top of the WarGames cage. So let's see. This could be the highlight of the match. Everybody on their feet. Io is climbing that cage, tethered to a purple trash can. LeRae is trying to meet her at the top. Not sure what's going on. Is she tying the... It looks like she clipped the trash can to one of the chains that are holding the cage up. Or elevates the cage. LeRae with a suplex position onto Io from the top of the cage. What was that? Was Candice supposed to go? Io's laughing, so there was a botch there. Why was Io laughing? That was a massive botch. Io went for a sunset flip off the cage. Candy never went. Io was laughing like, oops, I'm sorry. Like Io was at fault, but it looked like Candy was at fault. I don't know what happened, guys. That was a massive botch. That was really weird. And then Io was laughing, like smiling at Candy, like, oh, I'm sorry, what just happened? Io versus Tiffany. I love these two gals, man. This is going to be a really good one-on-one match when both have their footing under them together, meaning Tiffany more. And then you could do a really good storyline with these two. Io laying in with that steel chair, too. Very good. Love to see that. That was a really... Yeah, there was so much anticipation when she was up at the cage. Everybody's on their feet. And she does a failed sunset flip. That was really weird. Really weird match so far, but not from lack of effort. I mean, they're trying. Bayley has to lay in with that kendo stick, bro. Nobody's going to believe it if you're just tapping them. Stop. Here comes Raquel. 3, 2, 1. Raquel is now coming out. Why does everybody have to get furniture every year? Just stop. Just go in there and wrestle. Fucking table. That's probably going to get the biggest pop of the night. Rhea Ripley's over there like a dinosaur. Mrs. Luchasaurus. Raquel is this is what they do. They don't know where anything is. They get confused. In rehearsals, it's like starting this stream the first time. Rehearsals, my test streams went beautiful. We go live, and there's technical issues. They had rehearsals earlier. Everything went good. They knew where everything was, and now nobody knows where their toys are. I think we're only missing, literally, the fucking... All we're missing is literally the plunger, guys. We're just missing the plunger. Raquel's got Bianca face first into the into the cage. Nia also had Bayley, so the faces are just getting destroyed right now. Raquel and Nia, that's a team, huh? If I'm Rhea, or I'm sorry, if I'm Raquel, I'm ditching Liv. If I'm Nia, you ditch Tiffany, and you guys just form a beast team. Minute and 20 seconds, we're going to get... Are we getting Liv Morgan? No, we just got Raquel. Who the heck is left for the faces? Oh, Rhea, right? Zoom say, this is not awesome. This is not awesome. Double power bomb. Naomi and Io going for a ride. Raquel and Nia. This could be their show, man. At least the first match. Nice aerial shot of all the faces down and out. All right, here comes a mommy. A mama Luchasaurus is coming out with her mask. Three, two, one, and here goes Rhea-saurus. Is she going to go underneath the ring and try to get... Is she going to get a toolbox? Is she going to get a mattress? The plunger. She's getting the table that Raquel already took out. Why did Raquel never bring that in? Now there's a tug of war over the table. Raquel's like, it's my table. Rhea's like, get out of my way. Rhea with a drop kick to Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley punched. What are you doing here? There could have been a way better way to bring in Rhea Ripley. That was kind of anticlimactic. And now Rhea Ripley's just getting beat up already. Interesting. You can see the front row. The crowd is kind of like, I'm not sure about this match. If you guys look at the crowd. They're trying, though. It's a hot crowd, or at least they're trying to. I've heard some chants. They've gotten on their feet a couple of times, like when Io was at the top of the cage. But then something... Was that a double rear view? Because it looked like another botch. So we're just waiting Liv Morgan, guys. Once Liv Morgan is in the ring, then they can ring the bell and the match will get underway. As it stands right now, I know the match hasn't officially began with the bell, but this is, let's be honest, this is the match, guys, for us anyway. Rhea has a toilet seat, that damn toilet seat. I don't know if that's, she just smashed it over the back of Raquel. I don't know if you ever want a toilet seat in your match, right? To people to be talking about toilet seats when they talk about your match. The toilet, the shitter. I just don't understand this. If anything, the hardest hit was just now Bianca Belair with her braid on Candice LeRae. That was a whip shot. So now they're bringing physicality finally. All these ladies are finally turning it up. But before that whole sequence, this was not going into the good column, guys. I got to be honest with you. I can't in good faith do that. But now they're heating up. Rhea's got that Luchasaurus mask, and she's ramming it into the chest of Nia Jax, knocks Jax down. 17 seconds. We're about to get Liv Morgan, and we can officially start this match. Oh, Rhea's the only one standing. Now Liv has to get out of that cage. All right, Liv. Take your time. Take your time. Tie your boots. Tie your boots, right? Make sure you stretch, right? There's no reason she's got to get in there right now, right? Is there a time limit? I don't think there is. There you go. She's going to go to the back. She has to go to the bathroom real quick. There's nothing wrong with this. You can boo all you want. Liv's got to go to the back. She's got to go to the bathroom, tie up the boots, get a fresh cup of coffee. Think about strategy, you know? Oh, she went to the bathroom really quick. She's coming back. There was a bat in the bathroom. I don't know why, but there was a bat in the bathroom. She's just trying to see who owns it. So she's bringing the bat to the ring. I see what she's doing. This is a good Samaritan. Liv Morgan is a good human being. She's asking right now who owns the bat. That's what she's doing. Liv Morgan with the bat. Liv Morgan has a heart on her right ass cheek. That's perfectly placed for Liv Morgan. All right, who was that? Alicia Taylor, I believe. Let the War Games begin. Now, I say that would be awesome with Samantha, but Alicia Taylor used to do that for NXT, so it actually feels right. The bell just rang and the match is now underway. The stupid Luchasaurus mask is off, thankfully, and Rhea just has like this dark eyelining paint over her eyes. Looks like we're about to get a riptide from the jump onto Liv Morgan, but Nia breaks it up. Everybody's got Rhea. I think this is smart, right? If you're going to book Rhea to be the beast, have all the heels whipping out. Oh, that baseball bat. She's hitting her with the bat harder than Alexa and Bayley hit each other with the kendo stick in 2017's Extreme Rules match. It was a kendo stick match. That baseball bat is getting whipped down on Rhea much harder than that kendo stick. I'm very proud of Liv. Tiffany's been really hard with her shots with the trash can lid. So now the physicality is picking up. Liv's got a pair of handcuffs. That's half of every guy's fantasy, right? Liv Morgan, handcuffs. And a heart on her ass. Now all the other faces came to life. Oh, Io, man, missile drop kick. One rope, one ring to the other. Damn, Tiffany just took her out, bro. Tiffany took her out with a baseball type. What do you call it? Drop kick. I could speak. And then, was it Candy who came in? No, Rhea took out Tiffany. Now it got physical. They were saving it. Okay, I see what these ladies did. They were saving it. Now they're picking it up. Now they're just beating the shit out of one another. They're like, fuck it. Tomorrow we can recuperate and we can lick our wounds. Sunset flip by Bayley to Liv Morgan into the corner. Samoan drop from Nia Jax to Bayley. Cover 1, cover 2. Bayley will kick out at 2 7/10. Absolutely, like the finish to a good barroom brawl, and there's just bodies everywhere. Now Io is going back to that trash can, that purple trash can way up high on the second ring. But on the other ring, Tiffany Stratton is up there. Are we going to get a double moonsault? Because they can both deliver the best moonsaults in the business for females, I feel anyway. Way better than Charlie Flair and many others. Oh, maybe not. Io's not in a moonsault position. But that would be wild. But they are going to dive, it looks like. Tiffany and Io. They're just going to do crossbodies? Oh, Io is turning around. I don't think Tiffany wants to do a moonsault from that angle, though. Is she putting it on her head? What is Io doing? Nah, you don't need to do this, brah. Oh, Io did it. Io did a moonsault top of the cage with a trash can on her head. You crazy bastard, Io. You crazy bastard, Io. What in the world? And then Tiffany did like a swanton or something on ring 1. So Tiffany took out everybody on the left-hand side. Ring 1, I'll call it. Ring 2 is where Io took out everybody else. And then Tiffany's right back on her feet like nothing. She's got a rope with hand. This is another half of most men's fantasies, right? Tiffany Stratton with rope and handcuffs. Oh, and she's got her Money in the Bank contract. Her briefcase, I should say. Cash in on Nia. Wouldn't that be a moment? Hey, Jamal Straken. Then everybody would be giving her the reception she was getting back in the day. Back in the day, meaning just a few months ago. Now, this is funny because Liv is on one side knocked out. Nia's on right next to her. And Tiffany's like, who do I go to? So I like that. Raquel's like, what are you doing? You don't cash in on Liv. And then all of a sudden, Io, this crazy nut, comes in with the fire extinguisher. Io has lost her marbles. I love it. How did Raquel get handcuffed to the rope? Who did that, Rhea? Raquel's handcuffed. Nia just takes out Ripley. Well, I would say this matchup picked up really fast because for a while this was a train wreck, man. This was not going good, guys. This was actually going into the bad column. As of right now, it did enough to go into the good column. Let's see how this thing finishes because I do believe we're going into the finish soon. I don't know why the crowd is chanting, we want tables. They're literally setting one up. Tiffany and Candy are setting one up. That's like standing in line at the ice cream shop. You're next in line and you start screaming at the clerk, we want ice cream. You're next in line. Relax. You're at the ice cream shop, man. You're getting your double fudge sundae. Relax. You're getting your banana split. Did she? I missed it. Did she actually hit the top turnbuckle unlike Nia on Monday? Candy LeRae, I'm hearing, got knocked out from the top turnbuckle. There you go. Candy knows how to take that. Bianca just launched her. Candy went face first into the turnbuckle. Samoan drop to Bianca Belair by Nia. Nia hits the ropes. Leg drop. Hits it. Cover on Bianca from Nia. 1, 2 and 5/10. Io kicks it. Oh, Io and Bayley helped break that count up. Bayley looking at Io like, you bitch. Io's like, hey. Io and Bayley staring at one another. They're about to come to blows. Or can they coexist? See, I like how they're telling this story. Don't insult the fans' intelligence, right? Show that story. We all know that Io and them did Bayley dirty, and now they're all of a sudden on a team. Tell that story in this match. I'm glad they just did that. Nia didn't care about it. She just clotheslined both. That's funny. Bianca just went to take out Nia with her braid. Nia just took the braid and starts whipping Bianca with her own braid. How does it feel? She's screaming at her. That was actually funny. Oh, Bianca's going for a Yokozuna Banzai through the table onto Bianca. Bianca's laid out on a table. Nia's in the corner. Bianca just got off the table. Naomi just did a kick to the crotch to Nia Jax. That only works, I believe, if you're a dude. Although I guess it could hurt the vajayjay area as well. Double powerbomb Nia Jax through the table. Naomi and Bianca sent Nia Jax through that table. There's a cover now. Naomi on Nia Jax. It's going to be Tiffy Stratton to break it up. No, Liv Morgan. Check that. Liv Morgan breaks it up. A lot of action as we go into the finish of this match. Raquel is begging for somebody to get her out of the corner, get her uncuffed. Nobody is paying any attention to Raquel, however. Bianca now has control of the baseball bat from Liv. She chucks the baseball bat. Liv Morgan's trying to run away. Bianca's chasing her with a steel chair. Raquel was able to kick her. Oh! The handcuff is on the rope, so Raquel was able to actually go up and down the whole rope. Oblivion onto Bayley. Liv hit Oblivion onto the steel chair, so Bayley hit a steel chair. 1, 2. Rhea Ripley's going to break up that count. She has Liv Morgan. Headbutt, Riptide. Raquel's doing a lot of damage being handcuffed in the corner, I'll tell you that much. She just broke up that Riptide. Liv Morgan just chucked a chair at Rhea. Rhea catches it, and then Liv Morgan hit like a code breaker. Now Morgan's laying out Rhea Ripley on another table that's situated on ring 1 in the far north corner. So Liv is on the northwest corner of ring 1. Rhea Ripley is on her feet, however. Rhea's going to climb the ropes. Both are on top rope. Morgan putting some boots in. Oblivion from the top rope. Rhea blocked it. Elbow to the dome piece. Second elbow. Third elbow. Headbutt. Somebody's going through that table. Maybe both. Riptide through the table, possibly. Rhea's got her on the top rope in a riptide position. Table down below. Okay, shaky. Got her. Riptide through the table. 1, 2. That's the match. The world champion was just defeated. Liv Morgan pinned. Raquel screaming, handcuffed in the corner. She couldn't do anything. Everybody else is laid out in ring number 2. A couple other individuals ring number 1. The faces win this matchup. Rhea Ripley with the W. Nobody turned on anybody, nothing out of the norm, so maybe something happens afterwards here. That'd be interesting. Nah, Bayley's not going to hug Io. Is she? Mutual respect? Don't even. Big hug. Io. Whoa, that's what we call a fuck hug in the business. Io just jumped into Rhea's arms. That's an old school fuck hug. We call that back in the day. Girl hasn't seen you in a while. She jumps in your arms. Io just did that. I like this. Bayley's on one side with everybody raising their hands to the hard cam. Io's on the far other side. You have to maintain your storytelling. So I'm glad they kept them apart. I'll tell you what's a major fail here is that Tiffany Stratton didn't cash in on anybody, or there wasn't more teasing. There was only one tease attempt. I'm not saying she had to cash in, but this was a massive night for Tiffany. She had some moments, but nobody's going to factor her into the finish of this. All the faces are now... Wait, Io is right next to Bayley. What are you doing? I just gave you guys credit. Now, all of the ladies went to the top of the cage and they're celebrating. Bayley is right next to Io, laughing with each other. Do you guys remember what Bayley was put through? Io just turned face because there was another heel group that came in, Sonya and her people, right? PFC. Come on, you can't do that, man. Bayley has to know that. Guys, the first part of this was just not good at all. The second half got good. It was more physical. The spots were, it was a botch fest. It was boring. Nothing was clicking in the first half. Once the match really started, 2 minutes before, right, the bell actually started, then it came to life. So 50-50 bag, I can take it or leave it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to you guys. I'm going to start a poll. I'm going to ask you guys a simple question. Does match number 1, the women's war games, go into the good column? If you pick yes, we're going to put a tally into the good for match number 1. We're off to a good start on the pay-per-view PLE. If you guys don't think that was good enough to go into the good column, then we are unfortunately going to put it into the bad column. Doesn't mean it was necessarily really bad. Just means it wasn't good enough. It is not going to go into the ugly column. The second half of this match picked up, more physical. They got their shit together, made more sense, except for Io and Bayley together, but that's another story. I'm not that big on the finish. Riptide through a table, okay, but more fun, more creative would have been cool. So I'm going to put it to you guys, man. In the next 20 seconds, you guys are going to get this question in your chat. Please, if you don't mind, I need 100 people bare minimum to vote in the next 3 minutes. So that'll be in your chat within the next 20 seconds. 100 votes within 3 minutes is needed on my live unit. My replay unit. Feel free to respond as well in the comments when this goes on the air after we are live. You guys can always play along as well, especially if you are a channel member. Your voice is always heard. We always want to know what you guys feel as well. So even if you're not able to catch this live, do you guys think match number 1 was good, or do you think it was just bad? But I do not feel it was ugly. Aside from the toilet seat, that should have probably gotten ugly on its own. You guys are amazing, by the way. We had 100 votes in less than 15 seconds. No joke, man. That's my unit coming through big time. 100 votes in 15 seconds. 61% currently say no, it was not good enough. I'm going to let this go a little bit. I'll see if we can bump this to nearly maybe 200 votes in the next 3 minutes and see if that shifts at all. I will say this is not as good as past WarGames match for the ladies. I really thought they were going to hit it out of the park much better than this. Not bad per se. I'm hard pressed to say that it was good in totality. While you guys are voting on that, I do want to go back. There were some super chats, so I want to make sure that I'm getting everybody too that just chucked a coffee over to BC. We're in a commercial break right now, guys. You guys are missing nothing. Women's War Games just got over. So I'm going to use this time just to give a shout out over to Ragin. Ragin, salut. $5 super chat. Happy holidays, BC, and the AMP unit. This match is rough for me right now. Shake my head. Ragin, you're not alone because, first of all, salute. I appreciate the coffee. Always good seeing you up in here, Ragin. But you are not alone because currently 56% of the unit is saying it wasn't good enough to go into the good column. I'm going to leave this up for now, get closer to 200 votes. But Ragin, that first half especially was definitely hard to watch. A lot of toilet seat, and that's kind of fitting, right? Sam Byers, bro, with a $5 super. Is there a kid's toy buy in the future, BC? Oh, possibly. Sam Byers is talking about every year we do a toy drive. Possible, Sam Byers. I do it every year. I just don't know if we're going to do a... maybe Saturday night's main event we'll do something like that. That's where I take like super chats, everything like that, and we go and we do get a bunch of toys for tots, all of that stuff. And I actually show you guys what we got. I go to like Targets and stuff. I just buy a bunch of toys and we distribute them to those that are in need of toys for the holidays. So Sam Byers, I'm definitely doing it. I don't know if I'm going to make it unit wide like we've been doing, but possibly. And then Sam Byers with a $20 mini banger bomb, which means my special caffeinated concoction for all my banger bombs. So far, Stegmeister is the only one that got 3 swigs off of this one. So now, Sam Byers with that $20 mini banger bomb. Salute, bro. I appreciate you. And here is your special salute. Ow. I'm going to give you a double, Sam Byers, because that's a couple of boxes of coffee you just chucked at the channel. Yeah, that's a kick. That's a kick. Sam Byers, man, coming through big time. Let's see where we are on the chat, or on the voting. Where are we at on the voting? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Did I get that? Sam Byers. Yeah, Sam Byers, 20 spot. And then there was, yes, the toy by Sam Byers. I got everybody right. 184 in the votes. I'm going to let this go another 30 seconds. This is tight. It tightened up, actually, guys. See, that's how I was feeling the whole... See, that's what I mean. I love my unit, man. We're always on the same page, right? We're very fair on this channel, and we always will be. Sounds like Shinsuke's coming out. Hold on, guys. Yep, Shinsuke is on his way out for a U.S. title match with LA Knight. So I'm going to get to that in a second. Right now, Shinsuke has a badass entrance going on. I'm going to let the voting continue for a minute because it's tightening up. It's getting really close. And I'm glad you guys are being very fair in your assessment. I'm kind of right in the middle, and that's why I'm going to the unit. I can go either way with that first match. Shinsuke looks badass, like somebody right out of like Mortal Kombat. $192. I'm going to let this go to 200 plus votes, and then we're just going to... Oh, it tightened up to 52-48. Damn. This is going to be one of those close ones, guys. Yeah, Big Nang. They definitely remade it, tweaked it, something, man. It's not the same theme song. It's more Japanese, too. If you guys have ever been to, like, Japan or know a lot about it, it feels as if you're at, like, you know, you're in the streets of Japan. See how they're dragging out, like, what is that? The violin, man. That's just so awesome. And it's epic, man. He looks amazing. He looks badass, dude. I'm not a fan of taking the title off of LA Knight right now, but I can't say if done correctly that I'm going to hate it. Because it ain't like Nakamura don't deserve it, but LA Knight hasn't had a lengthy, badass run yet. So can you do LA Knight dirty like that? Chat, who wins this, man? Because none of these dudes can lose. Shinsuke just came back. There's no way Shinsuke can lose. LA Knight really can't lose his title, though, man. I'm not going to say he just got it. He's had it for a few months. But really, guys, I can only think of, like, Logan Paul as, like, his last big feud that I cared about. Sorry, not sorry. And I'm really high on LA Knight. But I can't tell you this has been a memorable title reign. I can't tell you he's done anything. Right, he's playing around with the mid-card of Melo and Andrade non-stop. Or should I say Santos Escobar, Andrade, Melo. Tony Partida. Salute, man. Enjoy that fresh coffee. Who do you guys have? Interference in the match. But Cahill, who interferes, though? Who? LA Knight by default or Nakamura wins DQ, says Big Nang. Oh, that's a good pop for LA Knight, by the way. JJ Bulldog says neither. Flip Flip says LA Knight. Shinsuke says WWE AEW Marvel fan. Knight via DQ says... I lost the... Hold on. Oh. I lost my chat for a second, guys. I lost my whole screen, actually. I'm trying to get it back. Hold on, guys. Well, you guys could keep telling me who you believe is going to win, but I lost my screen for a second, so... Oh, I'm back. I'm back on. We've had technical difficulties tonight. This had no build. James Shrimp Fajitas. Oh, for sure, James Shrimp Fajitas. You know how I... James Shrimp Fajitas, you've been here long enough. You know what I'm about to say. This is one of those filler matchups for a PLE. Shinsuke just came back a couple weeks ago. All he's done is attack LA Knight twice, and that got him an a U.S. title match. How the fuck? The rest of the locker room's like, that's all I had to do? But such is James Shrimp Fajitas, man. That's what they gave us. Rod Marism. Knight is likely going to win. LA Knight says Tony Partida. Laura says Shinsuke. Kelsey says Shinsuke wins via the mist. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what color that mist is tonight. I think we're going to see it. Kappa Owen says Shinsuke better win. All right, so let's see, man. Shinsuke LA Knight. I'm not saying I'm down with the booking of this match. Makes no sense. It was rushed. No real story or build to it. But it's Shinsuke LA Knight. This should be pretty good. All right, I'm going to call this match, guys. We have over 200 votes, well over 200. It is stuck at a stalemate of 52-48. Oh, it went over. Oh, I didn't even realize that. The good column went over the by 4% while I was going through all of the LA Knight Shinsuke talk. Wow, Shinsuke looks badass, man. He looks such like an awesome heel right now. Even LA Knight's like, damn, I haven't met a freak like this since Bray Wyatt, his feud with Bray. Remember LA Knight, Bray Wyatt? Wow, 52-48. Say good. I'm gonna lock it right now, guys. Match number 1's about to go into the good column. If you, what do they say at weddings, right? If anybody has anything to say before I wed these two, whatever, speak now. This is it. It's going into the good column unless anybody wants to change their vote. Going once. Going twice. Ooh, and the no just went up 1%, but guess what? Yes did too. That's it. It's done. It's done. Match number 1 by 6% goes into the good column. Congratulations, ladies. You just went into the good column. Match number 1 by 6%. Guys, the results will be in your chat within the next 20 seconds. You guys should be able to anyway. See the results. Appreciate you guys smashing that up in and out of your stay here, right? I know some of you guys are kind of going in and out. Some of you guys are staying for the whole thing. Much love and respect if you are. But no matter what, make sure you smash that up. I appreciate that. Helps out the algorithm, and we need that because we had technical difficulties at the start of this. This is our second attempt at this stream. Right now, Shinsuke has the upper hand. Him and LA Knight are on the outside. LA Knight being launched into the barricade. Look at Shinsuke looking badass, bro. That's what I mean. You really can't squander Shinsuke right now. I'm down with LA keeping his title. But do you have Shinsuke just on his back looking up at the lights 1, 2, 3? It's not how you book this. Eric Leno. Those BC's looking good, Eric Leno. Big Nang, I object. The ladies are not good enough, BC, says Big Nang. Alton, B motherfucking C. LA cannot, I repeat, cannot lose. No, I hear you. I don't think he should either. So how does Shinsuke lose where he still saves face? That's the problem here. Shinsuke Knight, kick to the midsection, LA Knight. Oh, nice elbow, man. That's what we call strong style. Colin with that $2 super chat while LA Knight is being pinned by now 2 6/10. LA Knight kicks out. Look at that elbow to the Foss. Colin with that $2 super chat. I have a feeling there's going to be a DQ in this match. Colin, my Diamond Card channel member. It has to be. But what's the DQ? Is Shinsuke just going to hit him with a foreign object? That's what I mean, man. If you're going to bump this to a pay-per-view PLE match, this better be creative. Salute, Colin. Shinsuke is beating the hell out of LA Knight now, man. The ribs of LA Knight being tortured. Dante Jaron 23. Salute, man. $5 coffee. $5 super chat. Missed the first half of the match. Was putting up Christmas decorations. Forgot it even started at 6. I know. Dante, there's a lot of people that do not know this event is 6 o'clock. Trust me, bro. I had to look like 4 or 5 times because at first I thought the kickoff was starting at 6. Main show 7. But no, thankfully, even with the technical difficulties, I was able to get this stream up. Hey, hopefully the decorations look good, Dante Jaron 23. Salute. I know it says bah humbug, but I'm all about the Christmas season, man. Colin and Dante Jaren 23. Kick out at 2. Naka. LA Knight finally has the upper hand at least. Face first, Nakamura 2 6/10. Look at this. Pancaked his face right into the mat, man. LA Knight. That would probably take out TL Hopper. Duke the Dumpster Josie, the goon. Missed on the ref, possibly. If this ends in a roll-up, 10 ugly. Oh, if it ends in a roll-up, it's definitely getting at least 1 ugly. It's just about how furious I'm going to be, right? How frustrated the unit in BC is. I won't hesitate. That'll be an automatic ugly. And if you're new to the channel, every ugly gets crossed off and turns into 2 bads at the end of the review. So you want to stay away from uglies. LA Knight launches himself to the top rope, but Nakamura goes underneath and just trips up his legs, so his LA's mini Knights just went, well, mini Knights first into the top turnbuckle. This is a hard match to get into. We know it's Knight and Shinsuke. We know it should be a good match. But because there's no good feud and story yet, Nakamura just attacked LA Knight twice. You know, you can't get invested into this. There's no real story. There was 2 attacks, and then they just put this match on a PLE pay-per-view. So I have no connection to this match, to be honest. Oh, that could have broken LA Knight's neck, man. There was no need for that. Inadvertent suplex. So LA Knight just went ass over tea kettle and almost landed on his head, man. I don't know if they're going to show a replay, are they? Let me see this in slow-mo if you don't mind. Not needed, man. There's not needed. No reason for that move, but whatever. LA's going up to the ropes. Top rope. Nope, middle rope. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Drop it. Don't just. Oh, there you go. Springboard elbow drop. Spent about 26 seconds asking the crowd if they knew his name. L.A. what? What is that? Is that what he does now before the BFT? What is that? What is that? Is that what we're going to start doing now when we show up to these Ooh, that hurts right between the ring if they there's that steel part, that grating right between both rings. They're trying to suplex one another. Oh! Damn, that reverse DDT, back of the dome piece of LA Knight right into that grating between the rings. That was badass. Damn, bro. Yo, in the chat, Sam Byers, salute, man. What? Try again. Sam Byers, dude, I appreciate you, dude. Oh! I was saluting Sam Byers, who just chucked a coffee at the channel. I look over, and Nakamura's the new U.S. title holder. What just happened? Wait, I was just saying thank you to my channel member, Sam... Wait, what? What? My diamond channel member, Sam Byers, who's an MVP. Chucking a bunch of coffee at the channel in this live stream, and I look to the left... And I'm not even kidding. Nakamura's your new champion. I got to see what happened. Guys, what happened? I took my eye off the ball for a minute, man. A second. What just happened? The back of the head into the grating was badass. And then did he just deliver Kinshasa? Kinshasa, and that might have been it, I guess, because the back of the head hit the grating, and yeah, that was it. What the fuck just happened? I mean, on one hand, I'm so proud of Shinsuke. I'm happy for the dude. There's no way he could lose simplistically. Or lose at all, really. So they had to think of a creative finish. But I didn't say take the title off of LA. What? What the? They just took the title off of LA. Wait, what the fuck is... I have to comprehend this, and here's Maxine in her Booyaka Booyaka, so I can't think about that fucking match. I gotta go back to this, guys. I don't know where that's going yet. But Maxine is there with her how you doing, so I gotta pay attention to this. Maxine. Are they just selling... Are they selling merchandise? Who gives a shit what they're selling? I'm buying it if Maxine is selling it. Just kidding, I'm kidding. Hey, that's what I say about my shirt. Super soft. They're the best of quality. It's literally called premium quality. Go to Teespring, Amplified Unit Shop. Amplified Shop, Teespring. Otis needs a shirt, and they're trying to... Okay, I'm not talking about a commercial right now. We got to go back to this match. What just happened, guys? We have a new U.S. champion. It happened in less than 10 minutes, and it was from a Kinshasa. Oh, put some pants on, Otis. What are you doing? Somebody put pants on Otis. What are you doing, Otis? Oh, Otis. Frickin' Otis. Otis has been in a little bit of a rut. I don't know what just happened. I'm taking it to you guys, man. I have to comprehend it. While I'm comprehending it, I'm going to ask you guys about match number 2. Guys, I'm going to ask in the next 20 seconds, this question will be in your chat. Should match number 2, Shinsuke versus Knight, go into the good column? Because I'm shocked right now. I truly am. That's not for entertainment purposes. That's not like, I'm not just turning the entertainment up to 11. I'm truly shocked that they would actually do that. So I'm going to take it to you guys, see if it's just me that's this shocked. I don't know what to think about this. I do know that LA Knight is, no matter what, I mean, I'm glad and I'm proud of Shinsuke, and I know he should not have lost clean. There's no way. But you can't take the title from LA Knight. That's doing him dirty, man, booking-wise. You can't have him have a title reign like that. 69%. We already have 100 votes within 10 seconds. You guys just broke a record there. 15 seconds on the last vote. 10 seconds over 100 votes. 68% of you guys are saying, no way does that go into the good column. I'm going to let this creep into about 200 votes, and then we're just going to lock up the vote, send the results into the chat, and I'm going to put the tally in. But I am shocked, man. What are you guys saying about this, man? TR Man 630, speechless. This is bad as Knight winning Money in the Bank last year. Cocoa Beach City Radio. Yeah, I don't understand why he would be booked to just lose the title in less than 10 minutes to a Kinshasa. Courtney Ward, no good, BC. Just ugly. War Dog, can't even dope entrance of Shinsuke badass samurai drip. Maybe he'll get it back at WrestleMania, says D stands alone. JR9 Gaming, let's be honest, Nakamura will not be the champ for more than like a month. Jack Brewer, LA should have won, but I'm happy for Naka. Flip Flip says that should be an ugly. Another one of Triple H's moronic bookings is raging. DB for life. This is the same way H did to Jade and Bianca, Alba and Isla, get the titles after being picked from catering. Kelsey says this was fine. No build or story. Night was robbed. James Shrimp Fajitas. James Shrimp Fajitas brings up another good point, though. The match itself was rushed with no real story. Shinsuke attacked LA Knight twice, and all of a sudden it's at a pay-per-view for a championship. So that's why I feel like LA Knight got double robbed there, right? Double done dirty. Maybe not filthy, but double dirty. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, BC feels about it is one thing. Once I open it up to my unit, the ball is in my board of directors, all of my channel members, and everybody right now that's voting. So we open up democracy status, right? I mean, this is now in your hands. You guys determine if this is good or bad. The reason it's not going into the ugly is because I told you guys at the start, Shinsuke walking away with the title wouldn't necessarily be an ugly. Because it's Shinsuke, man, and he looks badass. I love the new theme. It's a total reinvention, sort of. But everything else just doesn't make sense, and it wasn't super creative, and I feel like LA Knight was kind of done dirty in the process. I'm not going ugly with this, guys. I'm just not going to do it. That's the executive decision that I'm going to make. You guys are going to make the final call, though. I'm going to let this go another 30 seconds because this looks like it's a widened margin. Over 65% saying no. But I'll let this go another 30 seconds. I know, yeah, a lot of you guys think because of the no build-up, usually we would put this in the ugly, especially if the decision was iffy. On top of that, no real story, things like that. I totally understand. If you follow this channel, you know how I feel about Shinsuke. And I like how he's at least getting, right from the jump, a mega push. And not just feeling like he's just in line. So I don't want to totally shit on that right now. I hope that makes sense. If this was anybody other than Shinsuke, maybe. And I totally agree. The match doesn't make sense. He just attacked LA Knight twice. How the heck is that a championship match? The more I'm talking about it, maybe it should go into the ugly, but I've made my decision. That's what we're going to do, guys. James Shrimp Fajitas, I'll settle for bad then. I can't, in good faith, man, put an ugly with Shinsuke winning a championship. It just feels dirty to me. I can't do it, guys. If you've been with this channel long enough, you know I cannot, in good conscience, do that. On a night where Shinsuke has a monumental moment, whether we like it or not, whether it makes sense or not, whether the match even makes sense. I get you. I feel you. But with Shinsuke hoisting up a title in a monumental moment, and here BC is putting in an ugly, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. If it was anybody else, maybe. I'm going to lock up this voting at 67-33. The results will be in your chat within the next 30 seconds. This is absolutely going to go into the bad column. And even that sucks to say because it's a big moment for Shinsuke, a new U.S. title holder. But there was just too much bad. A lot of it isn't even Nakamura or LA Knight's fault. It's creative. It's the match itself being made, the booking of it, the awkward finish. So that is going to go into the bad column. I have to put a different good in too, guys, if you don't mind. I'm putting in the good. This was from match number 1. That good was from match number 1. The bad column is now going to get a tally, match number 2. That I can't believe I'm saying that because Shinsuke just won a championship. I never thought I would put that into a bad. But I pride this channel on being the most fair channel and fairest review you're going to get in this community. And if that's the case, I'm sorry, Shinsuke, man. There was too much that, nah. And my unit has spoken. And my unit says, what was the tally? I have to go back to my own tally. My unit, 67-32, said no. Whoo! Stegmeister says should be 0-2 bad, to be honest. I know. The women, when I was doing something, Stegmeister, and the bad tally, or the bad votes, were up by like 10. I switched back, and it was 6% good. Good match votes. So the women just kind of went out of nowhere. Women came out of nowhere and they stole that good. Good for them. We're going to go into a triple threat IC title match now. Sheamus, Ludwig, and Bron Breakker. I wouldn't be shocked if they had Ludwig, Bron Breakker lose his title now. I think Sheamus has never won the IC title. Is that correct? Somebody fact check me in the chat if you don't mind. I think the IC title he has never won. So could you imagine if Bron also loses his title? He just got it back. He's held it for a few weeks. He lost it a couple times already if he loses it tonight. Yeah, that is correct, right? Yeah, Sheamus has not won the IC title. Could you guys imagine if Shinsuke and Sheamus both win championships on the same night? What is this, 2015? Onyx, it could be. I don't like triple threats. I don't like that. They're schmaz matches to me. They're lazy. It's lazy booking. Just come up with a number one contender and have them face the champion. I hate when they add a third wheel, but I mean, if you're talking about wrestling action, this easily could be the match of the night. Could be. Grant, Mick Roberts, $5 super chat coffee. Grant, salute. Don't know how to feel. Didn't expect that win, and not with Nakamura being booked as a loser for so long. But Knight's title reign was dull since he won it. And that's you're exactly, first of all, Grant, salute. Appreciate the coffee. And Grant, you're exactly right. That's why I feel LA Knight should not drop the title yet. He deserves more. We cannot just think of his title reign and think, who do you have? I don't know. Logan Paul, that's who he was in a feud with. That's right. You take away Logan Paul, guys, you're not remembering him and Escobar, him and Mello, anything he did with Andrade or whatever, because that's the mid-card on SmackDown, and it's recycled every single week. So, Grant, that's the bigger issue. I don't feel LA Knight really had a title reign. And all of a sudden, Shinsuke comes back. He's not even here for a cup of coffee. Anyway, Grant, good point, which is kind of the issue. Sheamus in the ring. You have a Bron Breakker. I don't know what Breakker is. Is he a face? Is he a heel? Right? He's beating the heck out of Jey Uso. And then he's asking where the dogs are at so they can bark and he can pander to the crowd. When he goes for his top rope Frankensteiner, he salutes the crowd now. So it's like Hunter is telling him, go out there and be a tweener. Shake Jey Uso's hand. Then next week, beat up Jey Uso. Tell the crowd to screw off. Then next week, salute the crowd. Talk a lot of trash to the top baby faces. Then ask where your dogs are at. So you can get a crowd pop, a crowd response. It's just really 50-50 tweener type BS for Bron Breakker. And because of that, I can't get behind the dude the way that I would like to. Who do you guys got for this outcome? Are you guys going to go Breakker retains? Are you going a new champion, Sheamus? Or do you guys have a wild card? Do you guys have Ludwig Keiser walking away with that gold title? Ludwig in the ring, Sheamus in the ring, and Bron Breakker has just gotten into the ring. Referee hoisting up the gold title. We got nobody in the ring doing the introductions. I know we don't got Samantha anymore, but come on. It's a title match. No, okay. The introductions are just as they came down the aisle. Match time, 7:33 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see how long they go with this. Because that last match, that championship changed hands in well less than 10 minutes. I can tell you that much. It didn't even feel like it was 8 minutes. Ludwig is going to run away like he is a heel. Breakker just starts attacking Sheamus. A lot of you guys are saying Sheamus, man. There is a couple of Keiser wild horses. Mikey Hughes, that might be it. Mikey might be it. Some Breaker retains, Dark Man, Gold Leaf, Gold Card member, Gold Leaf. Much respect, brother. Ragin says Breaker. Oh, okay, there you go. Breaker showcasing the power early. Ludwig is like, I'm not going in there unless I got a steel chair. Thus, a steel chair. Breaker just catapulting rope to rope. Takes out Ludwig. Sheamus back on his feet. Sheamus is looking for a fight too. So Breaker, you can just hold up, brother. I don't see how Ludwig fits into this match. Just do Sheamus and Bron Breaker, bro. 92 Rike BC. Who do you think wins this match? Well, I don't get Bron Breaker. I don't. But I will say this. There's no way the dude can lose his title. You just can't do that, man. He just got it a few weeks ago, did he not? Who did he win it back from? Was it Jason Uso? I mean, we can't just be hot potatoing these titles to everybody. It's not a game of tag, you're it. So I'm not saying everyone has to hold it as long as Roman or Gunther. I get it. We've had some long title reigns. And you can have short title reigns, no question. But the whole goal here is to establish your wrestlers. I don't know what Bron is. If he loses the title again so quickly, I really don't know what Bron Breakker is, guys. So no offense, Sheamus. After tonight, if I'm booking, you still don't have an IC championship. So that's who BC's going with. Because I'm just thinking smarter, guys. I'm thinking what this means for everybody. You know, I'm already 10 steps ahead. I'm a mile ahead in the booking. I just don't want to make decisions irrational for the night. I'm thinking what happens after this. Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, Saturday night's main event, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania season. You need Breaker to have that title right now. I just need to know what he is. Is he a heel? Is he a face? Or is he just going to be booked as a tweener going forward? And that's where Hunter is confusing everybody. Ludwig continues to run. Sheamus just gets a right hand by Breaker, and Breaker is standing tall. Here comes the sprint spear. Breaker is chuck. Braun Strowman choo-choo training. Oh, Ludwig just took him out. Baseball slide. And now it's Ludwig that's going to do the sprint spear. No, it's a drop kick. Into Sheamus, into steel steps on the outside. Ludwig has the advantage. Oh, Bron Breakker out of nowhere. Shoulder tackle by Bron Breakker on the outside into Ludwig Keiser. Suplex now. Bron Breakker gets some height. Salute, Prime Killer. $5 super chat, Prime Killer. Prime Killis is having fun at the show. LA versus Shinsuke match was mostly dead. People in my section turned on LA. Oh yeah, Prime Killer is live in Vancouver. Prime Killer, if you're able to catch this, man, I appreciate the coffee super chat, man, big time. I'm so glad. I'm happy for you that you're there live, man. I hope you're having a good time, whether it's good or bad, regardless what the board says. Hold on, Prime Killer. Breaker's talking a bunch of trash. I love it. Prime Killer, enjoy yourself, man. Hopefully the night captivates you, man. I'm so glad you're there, man. I love when my unit is there live. You can get the scoop for us, man. Tell us how it is there live. Prime Killer, man. What did Prime say about LA Knight? Shinsuke match was mostly dead. People in my section turned on LA. That's interesting, Prime Killer. I got to keep that in mind. Prime Killer saying people are already turning on LA Knight, reception-wise. Are they hearing this? Is that why they took the title? I don't know. Thanks for the scoop, Prime Killer. And thanks for stopping in while you're there live, dude. I got the best unit in this whole entire community. Prime Killer is live in the arena, and he's got BC on the phone. I love it. Oh, we're almost 3 matches in. We're almost 200 on the ups with technical difficulties to start this stream. We started when the show was already on the air, and we are almost at 200 on those ups. I appreciate that. Helps out the algorithm, guys. I know you are in and out, but if you haven't already, smash it, man. Smash it. Whoa, Sheamus, man. Nice scoop slam. You ain't going to pin him that way, dude. 1, 2, Ludwig breaks it up, but I think Bron would have broke that up anyway. Nice scoop slam there by Sheamus. There you go. Keiser and Sheamus just throwing bows like they're at a bar room. Powerbomb. No. Keiser was like, I am not going through that commentary table in a powerbomb, dude. He just started punching for his life. Braun Breaker with a clothesline from the apron onto Ludwig and Sheamus over the commentary table. There's no question Braun has athleticism, amplified athleticism. He's got to be careful, though. He's going to get himself extremely hurt. Mark my words, guys. He's doing a lot of shit he shouldn't be. A dude with his look and size doesn't need to do this type of stuff. Once in a while. I'm telling you, he's going to tear up his MCL, his ACL, all his meniscuses. He's going to be breaking ankles. He's going to get his sternum busted. I mean, he is going to, man. He's going 1,010 miles an hour. That might look cute. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it all the time. I don't mean to be lecturing here, guys, but I've been in that ring. I've gotten injuries in that ring. I got friends traveling the world doing this right now, and that is not a style that you can keep up for a man of his size. Sheamus now has Ludwig. We're going to do the 10 how you doings right now on the barricade. Sheamus is over the barricaded, hammering down. Breaker's going to get 10 of these. Breaker's getting 10 of these. Oh, Sheamus is pumped up. Dude in the pink hoodie is fucking pumped, bro. That's great. Sheamus is now standing up on the barricade, delivers a double clothesline to Ludwig and Braun Breaker. So far, guys, this is match of the night. I forgot who said that in the chat a few minutes ago. So far, this is a fun match. I'm not a fan of triple threats, and I will remain not a fan of triple threats. But I kind of felt as well that as far as wrestling goes, action, I should say, this was probably going to be the most fun. Because the WarGames matches, those are too clustery. Those hopefully are going to be good in a different way, right? They check off different boxes. But in terms of the 3 singles matches, or triples, I should say, LA Knight Shinsuke, Gunther and Damien Priest, and these 3, I think this will be the match of the night. Out of those 3. Sheamus has a shillelagh, takes out Ludwig over the timekeeper's booth area. Sheamus is now looking at Bron, who's now on his feet inside the ring. Sheamus has a ukulele. Or what is it? A shillelagh? Not a ukulele. He throws down the shillelagh. He wants to just have a straight-up fight with Bron, so Sheamus is going to get in there and have an old-fashioned slobber knocker, as JR would say. They're brawling. Bron looks winded, guys, and that's what I mean. Ease up, because if Bron is going to blow himself up, you're only going to look bad in the long run. Braun Breaker is going at a really slow pace. It's almost like he's trying to save up for his next big speed spot. You don't want to blow yourself up. I used to see the Ultimate Warrior do that all the time. Little bit of a flying razor's edge. You're not going to win like that, dude. 2 8/10. Close, though. Very close. So you have Sheamus now, fireman's carry position on Breaker. He's going to the top rope. Maybe a little bit of white noise from that second rope. Well, Breaker reverses, puts Sheamus up on the top rope. Springboard, don't salute. Oh, he just saluted the crowd again. Frankensteiner from the top of the rope salutes, and now he's telling the crowd to come on. Some people are barking, some cheering, others are booing. I don't know what this guy is. I thought Sheamus is the face. He just went face first into a chair that was in the corner, by the way. Now a bro kick. 1, bro kick. 2, bro kick. 3, new champion. No, Ludwig just pulled out the ref. At the last second, Ludwig took out the referee. That was going to be a 3 count, so Sheamus is not winning that title now. So it looks like it will be Breaker retaining his title. Sheamus is irate. He was about that to get that all-elusive IC championship, a ukulele or a shillelagh right to the midsection, into the back. And this is not an Alexa Bliss Bayley kendo stick. This thing is whacking, hauling off on Sheamus. Ludwig Keiser swinging like he's Aaron Judge in the World Series to put the Yankees to the championship. That was nice. He was whacking away there, man. He was just fucking drilling on top of Sheamus with that shillelagh. Tiffany Stratton is like, is that a shillelagh or are you just happy to see me? For those that don't know, Tiffany Stratton is Mrs. Ludwig Keiser. Bro kick on the or that was the knee to the face, I believe. But Ludwig was able to kick out. Damn. Zoom station. What was he supposed to do? Let him count? No, we know that. We're just saying, if you're Sheamus, you feel like he got screwed, you know? Sheamus is like, you son of a... I thought I took care of you on the outside. So, yes, Zoom station. I know, yeah. Ludwig is like, dude, what the fuck? Am I supposed to let you pin him? Sheamus went to do a bro kick and just hurt, and he keeled over because his ribs were hurt. That gave the advantage to Ludwig. Ludwig goes, nope. That's a reversal. Sheamus now. Nope. Another reversal. Ludwig. Nice DDT there by Ludwig. Braun Breaker with a spear onto Ludwig. It's just Braun Breaker and Sheamus right now, but Sheamus was already dropped with that DDT by Ludwig. Breaker looks like he's going to deliver a spear to Sheamus. I think Sheamus is the sentimental favorite, but it looks like Breaker's about to bring everything he's got into this spear. And Sheamus was already playing up the ribs anyway. That's going to be 1, it'll be 2, and it's going to be 3. That's still champion Braun Breaker. So again, it's how I would book it. I know it doesn't seem that fun, but you really need to build Breaker. And I really hope that Hunter really does better with identifying exactly what he is. Is he a heel? And if so, make him one. If he's a face, if you want people to cheer him, make him a face. But don't confuse everybody. Nobody knows what Braun Breaker is, and that's what has to stop. But booking-wise, as far as the matchups, he's got the title. You put him on it. You made your bed, now you lie in it. You keep the title on him. So I know this doesn't seem like a lot of fun, but this is the right call to have Breaker keep this title. I know we all wanted that moment, right? Sheamus wins his first IC title. I get it, guys. I get it. Trust me, I get it. The match was really good, though. These 3 dudes win at it. Believe it or not, it was the right call. BC absolutely is putting this into the good column. We got to switch that bad, by the way. I'm just putting in my actual one on the bad guys. Match number 3 went into the good column. I'm not putting this into the bad. That bad was from match 2, not the Braun Breaker match, Sheamus and Ludwig. That gets a good column. So 2 in the good, 1 in the bad, 0 in the ugly. Match number 1 goes into the good by 6%, my unit said. We voted the unit by 6%, took the first match, the women's war games in the good column. Match number 2, unfortunately, went into the bad column by 25 to 30% in the chat vote. And match number 3, I know it's not an exciting finish, but it is the right call. The match was action-packed and good. There just wasn't enough bad, so match number 3 goes into the good column. So we're calling it fair, guys. You might not agree with everything in totality, but it is the most fairest. We don't want to just start recklessly putting tallies in columns. I have nothing else to say from that. Braun Breaker just they have to identify what is Braun Breaker, and then I can get behind Bron and his title reign. I want to give a big shout out to Jacqueline Robinson, who was the 4th ever channel member on this channel, guys. Current diamond card member. She has that diamond card. But Jacqueline Robinson was the 4th channel member 2 years ago. So pretty cool, right? Salute, Jacqueline Robinson. Celebrating 23 months, 1 month away from the golden coffee card. Jacqueline Robinson says Sheamus brings the best out of the champ like Gunther years ago. I really like Sheamus to win, but I hate Hot Potato too. Much appreciated for the live stream. Jacqueline, much appreciated for being here for the live stream on our second attempt. The first one was a failure. We tried to go on live before the event started. That didn't work. But Jacqueline, you stuck with the stream. You stuck with the unit. You stuck with BC. And I appreciate you big time. And I totally agree with you. You cannot hot potato. Whether you like Braun Breaker or not, I hear you. But there's no way you take that title off of him. It's bad enough I still have to comprehend LA Knight losing the title. Much less comprehend how Braun Breaker just lost his second title in just a couple weeks yet again. So, Jacqueline Robinson, I totally agree. 2-1-0 going into Gunther and Damien Priest. This is a rematch from SummerSlam. It's the same exact build from SummerSlam, all their face-to-faces. The only difference is Gunther was calling him street trash. Now the story is your confidence is gone, Gunther. Stupid. So right now, this match coming up, this world title match is at a disadvantage. I don't like the booking. I don't like the laziness that it's a rematch. So they're going to have to get super creative and get a reason to make me put a good into that column. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, unit. 200 on the ups. Come on, man. That's awesome. Let's take it to 250 plus live, man. This is before we even go to the replay unit. And we taking this to 250. I love seeing it. With the technical difficulties. That's right. The tube couldn't knock us off. Nah. We kicked out at 2.5. So again, we got Damien Priest and Gunther. This is the match I'm really going to be watching with a keen eye. I will not hesitate to put this into the ugly column, guys. Much respect to Gunther. Much respect to Damien. I'm not playing around with this match. I feel this was really lazily done. Not true, Zoom Station. Not true at all. The booking was failing LA Knight. LA Knight was totally fine. You saw what he can do with Logan Paul when they give him the time and something that's actually decent to good. LA Knight will put it on his back. LA Knight, you saw what he did with Bray Wyatt. LA Knight is really good. You just have to give him proper booking. Make sure that the creative you're giving him coincides with the championship, with the title reign. But under no circumstance can you dog him out And if you look at his book, every week he's playing around with a Melo or a Santos Escobar. There's no way LA Knight's to blame for that. Not a chance on this planet. So LA Knight's been just fine. JR9 Gaming says LA never got a proper story in his reign. Just random matches. JR9, I was just explaining to Zoom the exact same thing. LA Knight, Hunter Hearst Helmsley was destroying and killing LA Knight. And that's unfortunate. I always tell you guys, just because somebody has a title doesn't mean they're off to the races. In many cases, if you're not giving them the time of day and the proper booking and creative and storytelling, guys, the title will weigh the individual down. The title will then act as a detriment instead of helpful, right? And I've seen many times over decades where somebody has had a championship and it's a detriment to them because they just fell like a rock once they got it. Not a Dwayne Johnson, an actual rock. More so I've seen it the last 10 to 15 years, right? When Vince really gave up and Hunter took over, but he's still confused. So you see a lot of titles going to many individuals like hot potato, but it doesn't feel like any of these reigns are memorable, right? You're not remembering any of them. And that sucks, right? Back in the day, you remembered all the title reigns, man, and all the feuds and the matchups. It's what it is. Just putting a title on somebody is not going to help. And that's why I say everyone's all happy because there's 2 mid-card women's titles nowadays, right? They just introduced 2 women's titles in the mid-card. So now the women have 6 championships, 2 worlds, 2 mids, and a set of tag. So about 35 females on the roster and 6 champions at every time. So that's going to be a revolving door for everybody. Everybody's going to get a chance to touch the titles. But does that translate to good booking? Are you going to care about everybody that has the title? Anyway, that's a lecture for another upload. I'm Amplify. What can I tell you guys, man? I love talking pro wrestling. I love teaching about it. But in today's microwave society, people just think, they could be on the roster for a month. They deserve a title, right? What do you mean? They haven't even been here for a cup of coffee. They deserve a title? We're in commercials. You guys aren't missing anything, by the way. But these days, man, everybody deserves a title. Everybody deserves to be in a main event. Here comes Damien Priest, guys. Prime Killer, I'm going to do more than boo the shit out of this if Gunther shakes Damien's hand. Prime Killer is there live, man. Checking in with the unit live in Vancouver. Prime Killer is my eyes on the scene. So Prime Killer is going to start a vicious boo if there is mutual respect at the end of this match. Thank you, Prime Killer. Hold it down. Hold the fort down for the unit in Vancouver, bro. Damien Priest making his way down the aisle. Hold it down, Prime Killer. Hold it down, amplified status. Oh, JJ Bulldog, trust me, we couldn't forget if we wanted to. We couldn't forget if we wanted to, man. Damien Priest making his way. He's on the ring apron now. Gunther and Damien Priest. I am not going to hesitate putting this match into the ugly if I need to. I'm not playing around, dude. This match was lazily booked. It's a rematch from SummerSlam. The whole story the second time around is, hey, Gunther, your confidence is jostled. Come on. Try to, gotta switch to a different battery. I hope this, hopefully we keep the audio and the visual here, guys. I'm going to switch up to a backup battery. Hopefully we stay recording. If not, if for some reason the feed cuts off, I will make a third attempt, man, because this is already our second. I will be back live. I will kick out at 2.5, guys. Hold on. Let me try to switch to a backup battery if you don't mind. See if that works here, man. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check 1 2, check 1 2, amp unit. Got a buzz. Oh, that's a heavy buzz, too. All right. Hold on, unit. I got a buzz in my audio. Do you guys got a buzz in your audio? Interesting. No, I got no gain on mine. My gain's at like 20%, Kelsey. Or was that Kelsey? Who was that? I could turn it down to 10. I turned my gain down to 10. Is that a little better for you guys? Better, yeah? Check, check. BC in the unit. Check, check. BC in the unit. BC in the unit. 200 on the ups. I appreciate it. Oh, it sounds a lot better on my end. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Guys, it's going to be a little shaky for this match, audio-wise. And then I'm going to switch to the original battery. So just hang with me for this match. And then we'll go back to the original battery, I assure you, for the main event. Gunther is just coming down to the ring now, guys. We're doing introductions. You're not missing anything while I switch that battery. So just stick with me. It'll be a little rough for this matchup audio-wise, but we'll get through it. Some reason on the technical difficulties, the first stream that we tried, it drained a lot of that battery. Yeah, Zoom, there's going to be some static because I lowered my gain all the way down. When I do that, it doesn't like it on all the other metrics. Gunther with the championship and his lack of confidence. All right, who do you guys got, man? Gunther or Damien? Sound off in the chat. Steve-O said, Gunther better not lose to Damien Priest. Salute, Zoom. Nick Sola, Gunther. What up, Sarah? Silver Black. 31 says Gunther. Steve-O, Gunther. JJ Bulldog, Gunther, of course. Ryzen 9 Phoenix, Gunther. Flip Gunther. Kelsey praying for Damien. Zoom Station, Gunther. Pimp Jesus, Gunther. Stu Fahey, Walter. Walter, I like that, Stu. Gold Leaf says Damien. Stegmeister, Gunther retains. Eric Leno says Gunther. Jack Brewer says Gunther loses 2,000 uglies if so. Probably, Jack. Trey says Gunther can't lose. Ragin says Gunther. Alicia says Gunther. James Shrimfajitas, Gunther hopefully. Laura says Gunther. The Ring General says Fred Bucks. Match just started. Arm tie-ups. All right, this match just started. I'm gonna fire up a new coffee if you guys don't mind. This one is going to be sheer black. I'm going to drink this straight up black. It's going to be a Folgers, guys. The best part of waking up. It's Folgers in your cup. Folgers. It's in your motherfucking cup. Let me make a fresh coffee. And we'll, right now they're just staring at each other. Gunther is kind of running away because his confidence is shook. All right, I got a fresh coffee firing up. I will switch back to the main battery after this match. Damien Priest and Gunther. I can't even fake being excited for this match. I'm hoping it's good, guys. I'm hoping this is good, guys. I saw this at SummerSlam months ago. I don't need to see this again. Yeah, Damien's got a... How does Damien lose this, I wonder, though? There's no way Gunther loses. Wait a second, chat. What's a creative way for Damien to lose? Do you guys have... A lot of you guys said Gunther. If you got the magic Hunter Hearst Helmsley creative pen, how are you having Damien lose this? Chat, somebody better have some creativity in them. DQ, says Manny Angel. DQ, yeah, okay. But how, Manny? How? A lot of you guys are saying DQ. I see DQ, but it's got to be fun and creative because this is a rematch from the summertime. We don't need to wait months to see a regular DQ finish. Why is my coffee not going? There we go. Can you guys hear this? My coffee's finally... It's a good sound. BC's not peeing, guys. I swear, that's my coffee Amplify 5000 I brought over from the main room. Oh, man. Finn Balor. I was thinking Finn Balor, too, to be honest with you guys. I was thinking Finn Balor, too, but I just can't say that excites me, man, unless it's done in a fun way. You know? I'm kind of already past Balor and Damien because the group has been split up for months. I don't know. I can't get there, man. Oh, Goldberg. Gruss 512. Wait a second. Goldberg and Gunther are supposed to face each other soon. We think Mania. I don't see how that's needed. Gunther versus Goldberg, but I'm okay with that, actually. Now, I don't know why I got more excited over that than Finn Balor, bro. Poor Amplified. Oh, who do you got? Goldberg or Finn Balor? Who would you guys rather see interfere at the end of this? Yeah, I promise, guys, was not peeing there. That was my coffee being made. You're about to see it in a second. It's coffee. We have been sitting here for 2 straight hours plus, but I was not peeing. Goldberg. Oh, McIntyre, Kelsey. Guys, we have not seen McIntyre yet. We have not seen McIntyre. We've seen Punk just come back. McIntyre's been gone the same amount of time. Brockton Lesnar. What if he comes back no ties with Paul Heyman, just comes back to take out Gunther? I think we're getting too creative. This is probably going to be a simplistic finish with nobody turning or nobody jumping in. WrestleMania 40 cash-in, BC. Big Nang. Wait, 40 cash-in. Wait, cash-in? For Priest, you mean? Because Priest cashed in on... Priest cashed in on... Who the fuck did Priest cash in on? Who the hell was the champion? Seth Rollins, right? Drew McIntyre. Yes. Big Nang, thank you. I don't know why I did not think of that for a second. So there's history there. I see what you did with there, Big Nang. I got you. See, that's why I love these live streams. You guys, when BC's in left field with a hockey stick, you come in with a baseball glove. BC, put down the hockey stick, put on a glove, and play the sport correctly. Gunther right now has a submission on Damien, but Damien is fighting it. Drew beat Seth at Mania, yep. Yeah, because it was Seth and Drew McIntyre. Gunther, I don't know, man. I like Balor. You guys know that. That's the weakest of the run-ins if Balor's going to cost him. It's not fun for me. If it is for you guys, much love, then you guys are going to get it probably. Watching Finn Balor be the finish of this match, we've been doing that for months. So a little bit of back and forth here. Damien just kicked Gunther upside his dome piece. Both dudes are out. Live crowd is doing a golf clap. Nothing special as of now. If you saw the SummerSlam match, nothing different, guys. It's the same exact match we're seeing. Sequences are just a little bit mixed matched. Let me give a proper salute, unit. I got a fresh coffee. Oh, shoot, that's to the brim. Damn, what setting did I have that on? I must have had that at the amplified setting. I don't want to spill any of this, but salute everybody. Live unit and my replay unit over the next 48 hours. Thank you guys, man. Even though you were not able to catch us live, thank you for saluting the channel, man. Stopping by. Smash that up. Show that love. I'm spilling it anyway. Woo! That is a strong Folgers straight black coffee. Salute, James Trifaitos. Wow, that is strong, man. I haven't had a straight black Folgers in like weeks. I don't know why. I've been having straight Dunkin' straight black. I just had a Paris Baguette straight black. Yeah, very odd. Obviously, my Lavazas, I love straight black. That's just right to the heart. That just gets you amplified in a millisecond. Damien is setting up. Here we go, trying to get the crowd into it. Damien hits the ropes. Goes for the clothesline lariat. Gunther ducks. That almost looked like the old school Bob Backlund chicken wing. You guys remember Bob Backlund? Powerbomb, Gunther bomb. Damien is able to counter. Nope, Gunther recounters, though. Working on that arm, that shoulder. Damien locks the submission. Looks like a triangle. I think it is. He's got the triangle on him. Undertaker started using that later in his career. Ooh. There you go. Look at Damian Priest doing some old school submission wrestling. A little bit of Razor's Edge, it looks like, coming up. He's got him up. Oh, Damien had to put him down because his shoulder was hurt. And now the sleeper hold is applied by Gunther. Oh, Gunther bomb possibly. Gunther bomb. Got him. 1, 2. Priest kicks out at 2 3/10. Hell's Gate. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Undertaker used it. Yes, okay. That Hell's Gate is what he called it. Yeah, there you go. I remember it was something like that. He started using that later. You wouldn't see the dead man, right, when he first started. Putting Hulk Hogan in the Hell's Gate. That'd be cool if you could get him in a Gunther bomb from the ropes, but Damien's too big. I don't think they would do that. It's too risky. I don't even know if Gunther has enough power to put him in a power bomb from the ropes. Actually, we might get it right now. Who knows? Oh, I thought he was going to do it. It was a Hurricanrana instead. Here comes the Razor's Edge. Old school Scott Hall. Playing up the shoulder injury, though. Those milliseconds are going to count. 1, 2, 2 8/10. Gunther kicks out. That was his best chance for sure. So far it's the same exact. It's not any better than their SummerSlam match, but it's not any worse. That's the good news. I might be liking this one more than their SummerSlam match, actually. But I'm going to need a lot more to put this into the good column, right? The finish has to be on par because the booking is still horrible. There's a Gunther chop. Chokeslam by Damien. Wait, no, that wasn't the right shoulder. He played the shoulder injury, but it wasn't the arm of the chokeslam. So I don't understand how his other shoulder got hurt. That's a botch. Kimura lock now by Gunther. Now that is the shoulder. That is the injured shoulder that he's yanking back on. But the chokeslam was the right arm. That was really weird to me. There would be no reason he would have to set him back down. I feel that's a massive botch. Just because you have a shoulder injury doesn't mean it's both shoulders. Damian Priest is able to get to the bottom rope. Gunther is forced to break the hold. Yeah, not a bad match so far, for sure. But it's just not enough to go into the good. Again, it's a rematch from months ago, SummerSlam. The booking was weird. It was just Gunther has confidence issues. That was the whole story. And I'm not seeing anything more than what they gave us at SummerSlam. So right now, I guess is... Prime Killer, what are we chanting, man? I can't make that out. Prime Killer is there live from my amplified unit. If you check back in, I couldn't hear what they were saying. Gunther didn't look happy, though, I'll tell you that much. Now Gunther's talking trash. That's the Gunther I want to see. Not this weird, my confidence is gone. I don't want to see Gunther shaking hands with Cody and shaking hands with Randy Orton and shaking hands with John Cena and Jey Uso. Gunther should not be mutual respecting. He's a trash talker. He calls Damien street trash. He says, fuck you to the crowd. I love it. Clothesline. Damien ducks it. Lariat clothesline by Damien. So Prime Killer Live is saying they're kind of split. There is a lot of fans going for Gunther, according to Prime Killer, who's there live from the unit. You ain't winning like that. Priest with a cover, but 2 7/10. Gunther is able to kick out. Damien to the top. Gunther shakes the rope. Damien is dropped right on his priests, right on the top turnbuckle. Nice chop by Gunther. Gunther goes up to the top rope. Possible suplex. Choke slam by Damien from the second rope. Dude, he couldn't do it on the canvas because of his other bad shoulder. What makes him think he can deliver one from the ropes? Gunther about to deliver a top rope suplex. What just happened? What is happening? There's a "you fucked up" chant. Prime Killer. I heard the "you fucked up" chant. So that was a botch. What just happened there? They shoved each other. Gunther went into the canvas. Damien went onto the outside. Finn Balor with a coup de grace from the steel steps. So it's like what we said earlier, guys. It looks like they're going to go with the most obvious. Finn Balor is going to interfere, and he did. Gunther just took out Balor. So this is that weird booking that Hunter does. Like, is Gunther even a heel anymore? He shakes everyone's hands. He beats up the other heels that are helping him. Gunther bomb. He's going to set him up for the chokehold now, it looks like. And that should pass out Damian Priest. That bad was already there. I'm just switching it, guys. I was just switching out that one. That was from match number... What was that from? What was that? The Shinsuke match. So I just switched out the one. And I did that so I'd have matching ones because that is going into the ugly column. I told you I'm not bullshitting, and I don't lie on this channel. I don't bullshit, guys. SummerSlam was back in July, right? Early August, something like that. We'll say July. August, September, October. No, 4 months later. For what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Just for Damien to take another L? And Balor to coup de grace him. It's ugly. Now that's going to count as 2 bads later. So no matter what happens in the main event, we have to tally that as 2 more bads. So going into the main event, because of that stupid match, 3-2, it's a bad PLE. I'm really hoping this main event, let's get back on track. That's what I'm asking. Zoom, what are we doing here? What are we doing? As we end the year, is that exciting? Finn Balor interfered. Wow. Damien and Balor, man. If you were going to do that when they broke up Put it into full gear. No pun intended to AEW. I'm already past Balor and Damien. I'm already past Damien and the Judgment Day. I've moved on. The fuck was that, man? That was stupid. Guys, if you're okay with that, by the way, much respect, honestly. If you like it, that's all that matters for you, bro. But in terms of if that was good or not, in terms of the wrestlers, what it leads to, general excitement in totality, the fuck was that? That's lazy booking. Lazy booking for the match itself to rematch SummerSlam. Lazy booking for the finish. And I'm not even excited to see Damien and Finn. Just not. If you guys are, that's awesome. And I hope it's good for you guys and for me especially because I'm not excited about it. That was stupid, guys. That's not PLE. That you could have done that on Monday Night Raw. We could have gotten that out of the way. That, you know what I mean? You put that at the Netflix debut. Okay, no harm, no foul. Let me give a shout out over to Fleck Guapo, $5 super chat. A super chat, Fleck, with my fresh coffee, straight up black, from the fine folks at Folgers. Fleck Guapo, salud. Fleck Guapo says, I'm 75% certain The Rock returns later tonight. However, RIP to one of the besties. Cat Pops passed away last month, same way my mom's did in July 2010. The C. I don't like saying that word. I'm just going to say the C. Fleck, much love, much appreciation, brother. To you, the Mod Dukes, and to Cat. Salute. Special salute. Guys, they're playing the old Survivor Series theme. What is that for? That was awesome. Guys, why were they just playing the old Survivor Series theme? That was awesome. That was absolutely epic. What was that for? I just caught that last second because I was honoring Fleck Guapo. Yeah, but that was only Saturday Night Main Event for a smaller amount of time. That ended up being the Survivor Series theme and even SummerSlam one year. Saturday Night's Main Event went to Obsession. You ever hear the song? Bam, 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 bam. That ended up being the Saturday Night's Main Event. So now they're using that for Saturday Night's Main Event. I get it. Yeah, that was only a small amount of time for Saturday Night's Main Event. Then it got switched over to Survivor Series' theme song. Yeah, DB for life remembers, man. Where was that super? Sam Byers with another dollar spot. Sam Byers is MVPing over here, bro. You know what, Sam Byers? Basically, you just did another... If you add up the coffees, you basically got a banger bomb. So a special caffeinated salute to Sam Byers. Keeping the channel alive and BC amplified. Sam Byers, man. And again, much respect over to Fleck Guapo. I don't know. You guys think so, man? Do you guys think The Rock shows up tonight? Or does Seth Rollins interfere? Yeah, Ray Hunt, there was a couple of SummerSlam tunes, remember? Similar in tune, but you're right. The longer SummerSlam one was much better. Seth Rollins says Jacqueline. Oh, that's funny. They're doing the introductions like they do in the NFL. And they mention like their colleges and stuff. CM Punk, best in the world. Solo Sikoa. Tribal Chief University. All right. Jacob Fatu. The Samoan Werewolf. I love you, Solo. Tamatonga. Shh, University. Doctorate in yeah. Tongaloa. University of Texas at El Paso. Big Bronson Reed. Tsunami State. Real talk, if you're new to the channel, Big Bronson Reed came from this channel. Just so you know. Anybody, my veterans will tell you this. Absolutely pat on the back. Oh, I don't know if that's a pat on the back. That we probably wish I didn't say that because WWE would have never gotten that. For the longest of time, I was doing my reviews. I was calling him Big Bronson Reed. I don't know why. It just went. And finally, after a while, WWE just started going with it. Big Bronson Reed. So, yeah, we started that, and I don't know if that was a good thing or not. I'm not suing them. They can use Big Bronson Reed. I don't mind. I'm just glad they watched the channel, and hopefully they're fully entertained. Much love to Christopher Daniels, by the way, from AEW. I know he is, or at least was watching earlier. Christopher Daniels, much love and respect. A mastermind in this profession, as I always say. So, Christopher Daniels, if you are still up in your stealth mode, salute. And anybody else from the All Elite Wrestling locker room, salute. We got commercials right now, guys. You're not missing anything. War Dog, damn, he's drinking that coffee straight black. You know I am. We get ready for the main event, bro. You know how we do this, War Dog. Straight black is the only way to go at this hour. I'll tell you that much. That's the only way to go. MK, black coffee is the best way to drink. Yeah, I mean, you got to really love coffee to drink black coffee, especially like determining what kind. Like, there's times I have Colombian coffee or Vietnamese coffee, straight black, and you're wired for days. You will not sleep. You won't do it. So, you know, I found out that out, and sometimes I don't mind that. The Tony Party, the best part of waking up. Yeah, Colombian coffee, super strong. Yeah, Colombian coffee is no joke. So going into this main event, guys, it is 2-1-1. The ugly is going to turn into two bads. Unfortunately, it's 3-2 bad. But this main event should really tip the scales. I'm really hoping to give this a great, which is two goods. And if that happens, then it's 4-3. Barely, but at least it is. It'll be a good PLE. So I'm hoping to give this two goods. Oh, should I switch over? Oh, boy. Do I even touch? Listen, if I go off the air, I'm coming right back with a third stream, and we will cover the main event, all right? So come right on back. I'm going to try to switch back to the first battery. If this cuts off, I'll be right back in 5 minutes, and we'll do the main event with a full battery. I'm going to try it. WarGames. Here we go. The cage is dropping. Let me see if you guys got me here. Check. BC in the unit. Check one. Check 2. BC in the unit coming at you. Check. Oh, sounding good. Nice. I got my gain back, right? There we go. Much better. This is what I like. So hopefully it stays this way for most of this match. I might have to switch back to battery 2 at the end of the match, but we'll see. I didn't let this totally regroup. That's why. Battery 1 only, it's about half loaded. Stu, go rock out. Make that money, brother. This will be up on the channel later as a regular upload in the live category. So I appreciate it. Check out the main event, Stu. We're hoping it's going to get 2 goods, dude. We're hoping. We have the heels coming out. Bootleg Bloodline. Let's get up to that 250 on the ups live, man, even with the technical difficulties. Let's do it. 250, what? Let's set up the replay unit very well, man. Let's make sure they do not have to work that hard to hit 3+. Smash the ups. Help that algorithm. We gonna need it because we did not start on time. We had technical difficulties, man. Damn it. I was 2 minutes late. I was on time. I just, we had some technical difficulties. Not much we can do, man. Look at Bronson. He belongs. He looks like he fits, doesn't he? Yeah, they really are buying into Solo Sikoa. Jacob Fatu is like the Paul Heyman of Solo. Tama Tonga is going to start this thing off. I would have thought it would maybe be Bronson. Yeah, JJ, they're pumping up Jacob Fatu. I'll tell you that much, man. I don't know about him beating Jey Uso this week. I mean, Jey Uso is already starting to look like just a sidekick to Roman. It's kind of sad. I never really looked at him as a top singles guy, but damn, did he get a reaction. I do feel his title reigns have been so odd. And then just to see him like just as a sidekick to Roman and then losing on Friday, it's just weird to me. But I totally understand Jacob Fatu had to win. I just wouldn't have booked that match. Oh yeah, snap into the Slim Jim. Yeah, dig it. Oh, I thought Tama Tonga was going to fall off the cage, man. Sami Zayn out first for the faces. All right. I'm not going to waste battery 1 on introductions, guys. This may take a minute, so. Turn down that game. There we go. So, we're back to battery 2. This is going to take a minute, especially with Roman Reigns. He's basically the new Undertaker. Roman Reigns is the new Undertaker entrance. Uso's out now. Jimmy Uso, anyway. Jey Uso will be next. Oh, yep, my bad. CM Punk. Wait, was Jay already out there? Why is CM Punk out next? I didn't see Jey Uso. Oh, maybe this is a consolation prize for Jey Uso because he lost on Friday. You can come out right before Roman. Oh, that was great. Punk just slapped Bronson through the little holding cell cage. That was pretty cool, man. Punk is pumping himself up, going to war before he actually gets into the ring. I like that. Pretty good shit. Dante Jarren 23 with that $2 coffee. That was the original Saturday Night's main event theme, exactly. And then they switched over to Obsession. That went over to Survivor Series. Dante Jarren 23. I used to love all those themes, bro. The themes they have today, generic, forgettable, even the mainstream ones that they pay for. I will take Jim Johnston any day. Dante Jarren 23, no question. DB for life with that super chat. I'll get to that in 1 second, bro. Roman Reigns is about to start an 86-minute entrance. I'll go ahead and put him up. Sorry, Solo. Roman's the tribal chief, man. I'm OG. I'm old school. I got to put him up. There you go. Roman gets all the pyro. Raw and SmackDown needs that for the intro. Is Bronson going to get whacked upside the dome piece again? Oh, that's great. He's got his arms open wide in front of the heel holding cell, guys. That's funny. Yeah, is Jey Uso still not out? This is a huge consolation prize for Jey losing on Friday. You get to come out last. Maybe they'll have Jey start the match, too. They're all going to the holding cell. Yeah, it's going to be Jason Uso. So they're like, listen, we need you to lose this match on Friday, but we'll have you come out last on at the pay-per-view. How's that? All right. Hunter's like, CBC, I did not delete the yeet. Hot take incoming. Hot take. I like Roman's original theme, guys. Not the original, not when he was like the face the first. I mean like his tribal chief theme as a heel with all the extra jazz. I don't need all that, man. The original Roman theme, you could bop that in the gym. Now I feel they slowed it down too much. I can't work out to that at all if that comes up in the playlist, man. Not many wrestling songs can you do that, right? Hunter Hearst Helmsley has some good ones. Warrior, right? Ultimate Warriors theme. That if that comes on a playlist, you're just like, you're benching fucking 800 pounds. But I like Roman's old theme. So Jason Uso is coming out last, and he's coming through the crowd. So they're trying, right? Hunter Hearst Helmsley got hold of what's being said, right? They found out, BC's upload saying that Hunter has deleted the yeet. So he's trying to rectify it. All right, you know what? Let's have him come out last. Let's have him start the match. Let's make him feel special. See, and that's why this channel is good for the community. We can keep Hunter on his toes or a Tony Khan. Keep these companies legit. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not too much of a hot take. A lot of you guys are agreeing, actually. Eric, Leno, Hassan, Ragin, Kappa Owens, James Shrimp Fajitas. All right, so it's not just. I really, honestly, I thought that was like a hot take because I thought people were really feeling the new theme. Not me, man. I actually did not mind. Like if that came up into a playlist in the gym, I mean, I would rock out for those 3 to 4 minutes. This new theme is just too slow. I want to leave the gym if that's the case when that song comes on. I really hope he goes back to the original one. This song is just goofy to me. I like Jey Uso. It's my favorite tag team, Jimmy and Jay. It's a funny song. It's funny. It's just me, Oos, down from day one. It's just me, Oos, down from day one. It's not bad. It's just, they just repeat it on a loop. Things you didn't think you'd see a year ago for 1,000, Alex. CM Punk and Roman Reigns in a holding cell together at Survivor Series. It doesn't seem like that long ago. Punk was in AEW having a promo with MJF. And now he's in a holding cell with Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. It's what a wild world the pro wrestling world is. Tama Tonga wants him to go to Ring 2. He's in the northeast corner of Ring 2. And Tama Tonga is just perched up there like a bird trying to eye his prey. And Jason Uso is like, dude, I'm not that dumb, but you know what? If you want to fight, I don't care which ring we're in. I'll bring it to you then. So Jason Uso is slowly making his way over. No action yet. They're just kind of feeling each other out now. Slow and steady wins the race, but at some point, somebody's going to have to like throw a punch, a kick, a clothesline, a middle finger, or something. Nobody wants to make a move. Before you know it, a heel is about to be in the ring because they have the advantage. It's amazing how happy CM Punk is, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, genuinely. Like, he was miserable in AEW. And he just needs structure. I told you guys that. Ooh, insecurity, but Tama was able to duck, and Jey Uso landed on his mini Usos. DB for life. Fada, super. Appreciate the coffee, DB for life. Salute, dude. DB for life says H, as usual, drags on feuds that should have been done. Priest versus Balor again, but H is cooking. Oh, wait, why do I smell something burning in the kitchen? DB for life. He's cooking, bro. The ramen noodles are overboiling. The TV dinner has been cooking in the microwave for 3 extra minutes. Hunter is cooking, all right. Balor and Damien. I can't wait for this feud. DB for life. Salute, dude. DB for life. DB's been with the channel for a long time. They're just punching each other, guys. There's nothing really to get too excited about right now. Tama Tonga, Jey Uso. It's a match you would see on Dark before a SmackDown taping. It's more entertaining seeing the holding cell cams of the faces and the heels. I would just have that in the corner, left and right. The heels, the faces in their cells. Just have like the cell cam, call it. That would be pretty entertaining. Yes, I'm drinking black coffee because I'm an amplified man. You should know this. How has it not been 5 minutes? Where's the second guy coming in, man? Bring in Loa. Tonga Loa. I'm guessing he's going to be the second guy, right? Tonga Loa. So it's Guerillas of Destiny and then Jimmy Uso, and then it's going to be Usos versus Guerillas of Destiny, right? I'm guessing that's how they're going to do this. We'll find out in 10 seconds. 9, 8. It's the Royal Rumble. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're going Bronson. They made it look like it was Loa, but Bronson came out. Okay, now this is where Jay has to make a smart decision here, right? Jay has to do, what do you call that? Jay has to do that offensive move. What do you guys call that? Oh, yeah, run. Just run. You don't want to take on Tonga and Bronson. Run around the ring a little bit. Tire out Bronson. Wait for Jimmy to get in there. Oh, she's lawn darting chairs to the face of Bronson. Bronson Reed. Bronson with a clothesline. Jay ducks. Jay with some punches. Jay hits the ropes. Bronson Reed follows him. Boo! Midsection to the chest. I don't know. It's a weird thing to call, but that's what it is. Shaking the cage like he's the ultimate warrior. I told Jey Uso, just run a little bit, man. There's times you absolutely fight 2 dudes, 3, 10 dudes at once. No question. There's no reason to right now. You got Jimmy coming in 5 minutes. Bronson's a big dude. You tire him out, you know. You ain't got to take this type of beating. Bronson's just sitting on the guy. Here comes Jimothy Uso. I think this would have made more sense if they sent in Loa and then Jimmy, and then it's like Usos versus Guerillas of Destiny. Because we've never seen that. So when those 4 dudes are kind of looking, you know what I mean? The tried and true fan, at least. The smart fan, right? Us. We would be like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then you just save Bronson. Yeah, a lot of talk about the... Either way, Rock and Seth Rollins are both looming. Now, if either of them actually show up tonight, remains to be seen, obviously. But they're looming. I put that in my thumbnail and headline, guys. Rock and Rollins is looming. So whether they show up tonight or not, they're going to be a big part of Mania season. 10 seconds, we're going to get Jimothy Uso. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next into the Royal Rumble is Jimothy. Throwing bow kicks at these heels. Chops. Jimothy with a ball of... This is going to be the first time I've seen the Usos working together in a long time. For those new to the channel, this is actually my favorite tag team in the world. They're called the Usos. There you go, Jimothy. Jason's got to get up now. Oh, he bit his tongue. His tongue is all busted. Jimmy helps up Jason. There it is. The Usos are back. Double team on Bronson. Boom! Flying forearm over Jimmy. Jey Uso flies. So I'm guessing next would be Tonga Loa, correct? I just don't understand that. You might as well swap Loa and... I would have Bronson Reed maybe third or fourth. Because Loa's not going to get a bigger pop than, or reaction than Bronson Reed. I don't know. Listen, I'm not booking this shit. This is what Hunter wants. Action is very slow right now. Very slow. And this is what I mean. Bronson in this doesn't make sense. They should have just made this Guerillas of Destiny versus Usos. Call it a day, man. Until the 5 minutes is up. Because Bronson has to... Bronson's already freaking winded. Bronson's looking for the damn buffet table. Bronson's head's not in the game. Bronson's thinking about the triple-layered moose cake at catering. He's thinking about room service. So I'm guessing this is going to be Loa. Yep, it looks like Loa. No, he got stopped. Are they going to unleash Jake Fatu? Oh, shit. Okay, well, now this is a good time for Jimmy and Jay to do that offensive move. What do you guys call that? Run. Here comes Jacob Fatu. Oh, fuck it. Just fight him. Have some fun. Might as well have some fun. Just start throwing bows. Just pick one, Jimmy or Jay, and just see if you can take out Jacob Fatu. Why not? Have some fun with this. Yeah, that didn't work out. They both tried to fight him. Jacob Fatu's already annihilating them. Jacob Fatu is just destroying these bitches. Jacob Fatu's a beast. Oh, my goodness. Jason Uso, thanks for coming. You get no award. You get no prize. You get no presents, no gifts. Jacob Solo backed up Loa. He said, no. You, Jacob Fatu, you go. Somebody said in the chat, Loa got benched. Pretty much, man. He'll definitely be next, obviously, but this is an interesting strategy by Solo, right? Sending some of the bigger guns first. Interesting. Whereas I don't know. Yeah, I expect Sami to be next, and then CM Punk and Roman will be saved. Jacob Fatu was a fucking cruiserweight in there. Sometimes I got to look twice to make sure it's not Rey Mysterio. Man, Jimmy is just done. Oh, whoa. What was that? That was a cool setup and a horrible finish. Bronson and Jacob Fatu just hoisted up Jason Uso. And Tonga Loa just like did something. What did he do? He just rammed his head into his balls. That was weird. He just put his head right into his fucking his balls. That was weird. I was expecting something cooler there. 10 seconds, we're going to get, I believe, Sami Zayn. Unless they try to counter and send in one of their big guns, CM Punk. Wouldn't that be something special? Oh, Punk went, but he got stopped. Who are they going? Ooh, Roman told Sami to prove himself. Roman stopped CM Punk. CM Punk's looking at Roman like, bitch, you ain't my tribal chief. Roman's like, I better be your tribal chief because we're locked in a cell together. Imagine if they started fighting each other because now they're locked in a cell, just them two, Punk and Roman. That would be kind of funny. That's wild. No, lost my screen for a second there. Okay, now I'm live again. Sorry, guys. I went off live first. Sorry, Sam. Poor Sammy. Just got in the ring, and then I lost my screen for a second. I'm back, Sammy. Sammy is taking out all the heels, except for Jake Fatu. He's got to go over to ring number 2 in the northeast corner. Jacob Fatu is stomping Jason Uso. Oh, he tried, but he got caught, man. Jacob Fatu caught Sami Zayn in a body slam position. Jimmy Uso with a super kick helps out Sammy. A big hug, Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn. I said, can Roman trust Sami Zayn? A lot of people think CM Punk is turning. Even Vegas was talking about CM Punk turning on Roman. I said I wouldn't trust Sami. Something about Sami Zayn, I don't know. But so far he's working well with him. Look at CM Punk. This is great. I just want a camera of the holding cell, man. CM Punk and Roman are looking like they're having a miserable time together. That was an awesome shot. Hunter is botching right now. Put a camera up in the corner, bro. Come on, Hunter Helmsley. I'll stop saying you're burning the kitchen if you just put the corner cam of the cell. This is going to be Loa, obviously. There's no reason for Solo to enter this match. That would be a doofus decision. Sure enough, here comes Loa. Kappa Owens knows, man. Uh-oh, the ladies already did this, Loa. They got all the furniture. You're not going to find any. They even took the toilet seat, bro. Okay, he's bringing out another table. I thought he was looking for the plunger. He's like, every good toilet needs a plunger. All right, we're setting up furniture. It's a Bob's Discount Furniture Store. Oh, man. That's what I was supposed to do. My bad. All right. Had to do an edit there real quick. Because this was the second upload, guys, the second attempt at the stream, I forgot to even put a description in, so. Whoops. So there's going to be a lot more on the replay unit later. That's what that's telling us. A lot of the unit's going to be like, BC, I didn't even know you were live, dude. Because you got to put a description for the algorithm. Sorry, guys, man. Listen, we had to do this twice. Technical difficulties. Jacob Fatu is a beast, bro. Jacob Fatu, man. I don't know what this guy's like a hybrid of many different types of wrestlers. Heels are in a big, big advantage right now. But in 10 seconds, that all changes when CM Punk hits out. 3, 2, 1. Here comes CM Punk. He's like, now can I go, buddy? Oh. Roman went to go out. Punk just shoulder checked him and walked out first. They closed the cell door on Roman. Roman's pissed. Punk is entering WarGames. But he doesn't want to get in there. Dude, all the heels are ready, and Jacob Fatu is like a wolf in front of him. This is where Punk needs to do that offensive move. What do you call that? That old finisher. Run. just turn around and don't even. There he goes. He's smart. CM Punk is getting down from the steps. He's thinking twice. This is a smart decision. Get a bat or something. Get a Sting baseball bat. Oh, he's got a toolbox. Nothing works against 5 dudes like a tape measure, right? Or a stapler gun, something. Hammer. Oh, he's going to use the whole tape box to take out Jake Fatu. And a Bronson. And a Tonga. And a Loa. And a Tonka truck. Oh, that's great. You can hear the tools inside of it. That's pretty badass. That's funny. The whole toolbox. Open that bitch up now. I would spread out all the tools and just suplex somebody on them. Kick to the dome piece. Oh! Bulldog into the toolbox, but Jacob Fatu no-sold it. Fatu got excited over getting his face into the toolbox. That was like an instant cup of coffee to the dome piece. Jacob Fatu up on his feet. Pop up. Samoan drop. CM Punk is decimated by Fatu. Damn. He's honoring his tribal chief, and Solo is throwing up his one in admirational respect. Now they're just brawling, man. So it's going to be Solo in 17 seconds. Solo's going to enter team advantage to the heels. To the bootleg bloodline. Yeah, he no-sold the shit out of that. Fleck Guapo, 5-spot coffee. My high school reunions is in March 2025. Do I ask out the wife or girl I went to prom with or both? Fleck, I don't know. I just know about wrestling, man. I can't help you in that aspect, man. I'd probably be asking all of them and hoping for the best, hoping that one of them says yes, but I can't give that advice. Maybe the chat can help you out, dude. I could give you good advice on pro wrestling for sure. Fleck Guapo, have a good reunion in March, brother. Appreciate the coffee. That's funny. Solo Sikoa is entering the games. Not yet, though. Hold on. Oh, he's going to slam the door onto Jimmy Uso's face. And that's exactly what he did. Now they're bringing over... No, that was Jey Uso. Now they brought over Jimmy, and Solo rammed the door into Jimmy's face. Now Solo is bringing in a chain. Spinning Solo, rock bottom by Solo to Jey Uso. Guerillas of Destiny. Absolutely annihilated Jimothy Uso. Next up is, Jey again. Guerillas of Destiny are just destroying the Uso. Sami Zayn is already knocked out. Jacob Fatu just yelled at the cameraman to get the hell out of the way, and he just delivered a top rope moonsault to both Usos. Bronson is now getting up there to... What the heck is Bronson doing? Sami's laid out. Jimmy's laid out. Jay's laid out. Sami gets a tsunami. This is an annihilation of the faces. If only there was somebody to help. Somebody like Roman Reigns. There is. There is a Roman Reigns coming down that aisle. In just a minute. CM Punk is trying to fight them all, man, but to no avail. That's too much. I mean, come on. Even the Guerillas of Destiny, you'd have your hands full. But to add in a Bronson, a Solo, and a Jake Fatu, nah, bro. Roman's not looking too confident right now. He's having the Gunther confidence issues. Solo is locking the cage door and yelling to Roman in his holding cell, "You ain't getting in here. Ain't no way you're getting in here," he just told Roman. So Roman's going to have to go over the top rope. Or have, like, Brock Lesnar rip the door cell off. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roman Reigns is out of prison. He has served his time. He had good time, too. He got no trouble while he was locked up. So the correctional guards have let him out. He has walked out of his cell, and he is going straight to war. It's Roman versus the entire bootleg bloodline. Flex, Silent Road Studio in the chat has some good advice for you, man. Well, I don't know if it's good advice. That's for you to decide. Roman is trying to get in, but Solo locked him out. Now, the problem with going up and over the top is they're going to be waiting for you. You're going to be screwed when you try to drop down. but that's going to be the only way that he can go. Yeah, he's going to try to climb the top. He's going to be dead in the water when he goes over the top. Yeah, see what I mean? Like piranhas, they just jump the other side. That was not a way to win. But he had no other choice. Oh! Reed just got hung up by his Bronsons on the top rope. Jacob Fatu. Oh, what the heck? Somehow Roman was able to go over the top and take out all the heels. I don't know if that's believable, but he does do a Superman punch, so he must be Superman. Whoa, Roman's going to fly. He takes out all of the heels with a cross body. Bell rang. We now have an official match, guys. Again, if you're new to this concept, all of that was for naught, right? The bell only rings when everybody's actually in the ring. So it's kind of funny. They basically go to war and then the match starts. It's like an NFL game. You go to war for like 4 quarters. You got nothing left to give. Half your team just got injured, and then you go to overtime. Gentlemen, we're starting a whole new quarter. All the faces are now standing up. CM Punk and Roman are not happy with one another. Paul Heyman has just came down to the... Hey, can we trust Paul Heyman? I don't know. Paul Heyman just came down to the ring. There's like bolt cutters that are cutting the cage door. The lock. Now the bell rang. My bad. It only starts when Alicia Taylor screams, "Let the war games begin." I love when William Regal used to say it down in NXT. But, so now it's about to begin. The heels are on ring number 2, standing up. The faces are standing up in ring number 1, and it's a standoff. They're about to come to literal war in the middle of the rings. So very well done. I always love this type of setup. Paul Heyman was screaming, "You two work together." So he wants Punk and Roman to work. All are meeting in the middle, brawling. Really cool visual. CM Punk chants, even louder than Roman. DDT to Bronson. There you go. Guerrillas of Destiny working yet again on Sami. No, the Usos broke that up. If done correctly, Guerrillas of Destiny Usos would be pretty good, but then you're admitting that Jey Uso, you're stopping that whole push. I like them better as a tag team anyway. Double Uso splash to Guerrillas of Destiny. Jacob Fatu in Solo. What happened to Roman and Punk? Roman and Punk are knocked out in ring number 2. What the heck happened to them? What the heck happened to Roman and Punk? They beat each other up? Look at these two. Stand up. What are you watching it like you're watching TV? Poor Usos are going to war. CM Punk and Roman were watching. So ring number 2 is a pretty good tag match. CM Punk and Roman versus Solo and Jacob Fatu. In ring number 1, everybody is down. The Usos, the Guerrillas of Destiny, and Bronson and Sami. Solo spike. No! Roman ducked it. Oh, Roman just speared CM Punk. CM Punk just got speared by his own teammate. They cannot coexist. It was inadvertent. CM Punk was going for a go to sleep. Samoan spike to Roman. Solo 1, solo 2. Roman kicks out at 2 9/10. CM Punk is not going to be happy with that. Yeah, that would have been interesting because Punk was about to deliver GTS to Jacob Fatu. He actually had the big guy up. Now CM Punk got speared, and now he's up into the arms, fireman's carry position of Bronson Reed. Bronson just hauled off and dropped the dude on his head, on his neck. Jacob Fatu on a pop-up. Oh! Fatu did a springboard moonsault to Punk, but he botched. Fatu botched it looked like, and he's selling a leg injury. Referee Little Nate just went to his black box. It looked like Fatu was just selling that. That is, if Fatu is not injured, that shows you how good he is. He just turned a botch, and he made it look like that was what was supposed to happen. He instantly sold a leg injury. If Fatu is not injured, he just gained so much respect. Most wrestlers would be embarrassed, and they try to keep going with it. I think he's selling that botch, man. Jacob Fatu, what a warrior. I don't think he's hurt, guys. It's definitely a botch, but I think he's selling it. He's going to stand up, I'm telling you. I told you. Nah, and the ref never went back to his black box a second time. The ref would have told Hunter, fucked up his meniscus or something, or his knee is fucked. Ooh, spear to Solo. Reed now has Roman. Bronson, what's he doing up here? He's going to the top. Oh, he's going to deliver a tsunami from the top of the cage, brah. Top of the cage, brah. No, you aren't. Nah, dude, he's going to break something. He's too big for this shit. This is not going to end well. There's no way. He's too big, man. You're not Jeff Hardy. Get down from there like your mama used to tell you. Get down from there. Oh, he did it. I think Punk saved Roman. I was too busy looking at Bronson. Oh, my. Bronson jumped off the top of the cage, you fucking lunatic. What are you doing? I think Punk saved Roman, man. I was too busy looking at Bronson try to tap into his inner Jeff Hardy. They're going to have to be careful if they do a Punk-Roman feud, because Roman is supposed to be a big face, the face. I'm hearing a lot of CM Punk chants. Roman is helping Punk up. Oh, Jake Fatu just took out Roman and took out CM Punk by himself. I told you he was selling that injury. Told you he was not injured. Jacob Fatu turned a botch into an injury. I loved it. That is how good Jacob Fatu is. Solo is now delivering spikes to Roman. Ooh! Just like he did at Crown Jewel 1. 2. The Usos broke it up. Damn, this is such a good matchup, man. Very good War Games. This had the chance to really fail, guys, honestly. This could have went really bad. But this is pretty fucking good. Oh, they got the 1D, 3D, 1D. However many Ds you want. The Usos just took out Jacob Fatu. It's possible I'm on a 2-second delay now, guys. My feed just screwed up for some reason, so I might be on a 2-second delay. So, all apologies if I'm calling some action after it happens on your screen. Usos are putting Jacob Fatu on a table now. Jimmy Uso is up on the top rope. Loa gets taken out with a spear, leaving Jacob Fatu on the table. Oh, Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb. What is Jimmy Uso doing? Just jump, dude. You've been on the top rope. Jacob Fatu is basically just laying there like he's getting a good night's sleep. Jimmy Uso refuses to do anything. Oh, now he's deciding to go to the top of the cage. Okay. Now he's going to the top of the cage. Everybody wants to be Jeff Hardy tonight. Jimmy Uso up high. Oh! You saw the impact on his upper body, man. You're not hitting Rey Mysterio. You're hitting Jake Fatu on that table. I bet you he hurt. Oh, man, that's got to hurt. Jimmy Uso, top of the cage, launching himself onto Jacob Fatu through a table. Man. These boys are going to be hurting tomorrow, brah. Hurting. It's a good thing they don't got a Monday Night Raw tomorrow, man. Give them the day off. Wow. This is awesome chant. I hate that chant, but you know what? Justified. These boys are putting it all on the line, man. Now you have to have a creative finish. I don't even know how they finish this thing. Do you see Rollins? Do you see The Rock? Does somebody turn on Roman like Sami Zayn or Punk? All the faces are standing up and just Solo is up for the heels. Solo is like, anybody want to stand up for me? Solo is like a goldfish surrounded by sharks. You fucked up chants by Solo. They love chanting that to Solo. You fucked up. What's Roman saying? Let's hug? Hug it out? He said, I'm still your tribal chief. He's just getting super kicked by the Usos. Looks like we're going to get a haluva kick. Ooh, a haluva kick by Samuel Zayn. Maybe a GTS go to sleep is up next. Oh, he just got it. Punk looks winded. He looks tired, so he could barely get him up, but he got it. And then a spear. Roman pins Solo. Bootleg Bloodline loses. The faces take the W. Nobody turned on Roman. What a match. It's a super team. Punk, Samuel, Roman, Usos. So I understand them taking the W. I don't know how you book the bootleg bloodline going forward. Because that's a massive L, right? The bloodline and the honorary Us are celebrating. Punk is by himself on the other side of the ring, though. Punk doesn't know if he should be celebrating. And to switch out the battery there. Check. We're still on the air. I don't think it would be weird if The Rock was to show up now. There'd be no. I mean, he's got. I feel like The Rock is more incorporated with Cody Rhodes now. No. It is odd that Seth Rollins didn't do anything with Punk and no Drew McIntyre, nothing like that. That's odd. But they're still live on the air, so. What a fucking match, though. Damn, man. These 10 dudes are going to be sore tomorrow. And going forward, this just had to have hurt. It's like he hit a brick wall before the table actually, like, watch his upper body. Boom! It wasn't as easy as it should have been because you're just hitting a brick house. And Jacob Fatu. Sami is trying to tell Roman that we won it because of CM Punk with us, so that we might have mutual respect to end the show, guys. Punk and Roman shaking hands, because Hunter loves to end shows with mutual respect. Even if it's a heel and a face, like Randy Orton, Gunther, Cody, Gunther. Yep, it looks like we're going to have mutual respect. All right, man, I love you, bro. I love you too, dude. I don't know what Hunter's fascination with handshakes is. I really don't. I really wonder if we're ever going to have a pay-per-view where they don't shake hands to end the show. Will that ever happen in a Hunter Hearst Helmsley era? Yeah, it doesn't look like any surprises, guys, tonight. No Seth, no Rock, no Drew. But you got a handshake. You got mutual respect. I'd rather tension with Roman and Punk. I'd rather a little bit of tension, no handshake. Now they respect each other. They don't love each other, but they don't hate each other. Oh, right before Punk goes out to beat him up. Maybe Sami turns on Roman real quick. I told you not to trust Sami. Right? Lock the cage and everybody beats up Roman. Don't trust Sami. CM Punk says, when I need the favor, I'm going to come ask to Paul Heyman. Good match, no question. No surprises and mutual respect has a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like that. Roman gives the sign of respect to Paul Heyman, puts his hand on the side of his face as Paul Heyman salutes him. If they were smart, they'd have The Rock show up and take out Solo. You couldn't handle the leader of this bloodline. And The Rock takes over the duties. The Rock is the new tribal chief of that bloodline. But it looks like we're going to just end with the shot of the faces and the aisleway. So that's going to be their money shot to take us off the air. I would have had The Rock present. Take out Solo. You failed us. You failed the family. But there's your finish, guys. All the faces. All right, that's the show. So, match was good. No question. Match was good, man. I mean, what was not counting the post match? Was it great? Should it get 2 goods or 1, guys? Was the match just good, or would you give it 2 goods, unit? Not necessarily no surprises and mutual respect. That's going to get a separate tally. I'm not happy with that at all. A lot of you guys are just saying 1. Let's not get carried away, BC. It was WarGames. It was good. Okay, so most of you guys are going to say good. So I'm going to go ahead and give that matchup a good. And I don't like the fact that there was 0 surprises at all. I mean, Rollins didn't do anything with Punk. This was a good opportunity to show that frustration and build Punk Rollins. This was the event to spark it. Drew McIntyre hasn't been seen since the beginning of time. It was a good chance to incorporate him somehow, maybe. The Rock, really good chance to have him come out, take out Solo. You failed. What a moment that would have been. No surprises. And then you just ended with mutual respect. There was 0 reason to have Punk and Roman shake hands, guys. 0. You could have ended it with, you know what? We won this together. I still have a favor. We're not buddies. There was no reason to have them shake hands, and now you're just like, we're cool with one another. Because in the future, when they have animosity, I have to shake that off now. Hunter Hearst Helmsley loves mutual respect. He cannot have a pay-per-view go by without shaking hands. Doesn't care who it is. Doesn't care if it's a heel and a face like Gunther and a Cody and a Roman or Randy. He has to have mutual respect, and I can't stand it. So now the only thing is, does the mutual respect and no surprises whatsoever, should that get a bad or an ugly? Chat, go ahead. You decide. No surprises. And mutual respect between Punk and Roman. Not needed, shouldn't have happened. A few more bads than ugly. A few more bads. Oh, there's some good uglies, though, but I'm seeing a lot more bads instead of ugly. So I'm going to go ahead and give no surprises and mutual respect. And I'm going to keep giving these bads and uglies until Hunter Hearst Helmsley stops shaking hands with everybody. Punk and Roman did not need to shake hands. There's no fucking reason. Stop it. Helmsley is just fixated on shaking hands with everybody. Stop it, man. It's pro wrestling, dude. So the match is going to get what I say it gets. The match is going to get 1 good, you guys said, right? So that's going to be the match is going to get a good. So the match got a good. I didn't put a good in that match yet, right? There's 4. Right? Is that accurate, or did I already put a good in there? No, I forgot. No, 3. The 3 goods. You guys put the ladies match was a good. LA Knight's matchup ended up. No, the Breaker match was a good. Priest match wasn't ugly. The Shinsuke match was bad. Oh, I already put it. So the 3 is the good. My bad. Taking that right back. Go back. I'm taking one off the board. All right. I got you. We're going to instant replay, guys. Instant replay. NFL instant replay. Yep. You guys are right. I already put the good up. Oh, man, that sucks. I was hoping I could put a fourth one up. So it's 3 goods, 2 bads, and an ugly. Now, the ugly gets crossed off into 2 bads. So because of Hunter Hearst Helmsley's stupid mutual respect, that gets 4 bad. And this is a bad PLE. What? That's as fair as a review as you're going to get. I mean, did we not do this fairly? I mean, it had its good points for sure. But there's no reason that you would go back and watch it again, I don't believe, right? I mean, the main event was a kick-ass, physical, fun match, and that's why it got a good. It was a good match. I don't know if I'd ever go back and watch it again. And because there was no surprises in it or anything like that, I wouldn't. So it was good. The finish, again, no surprises and mutual respect. No, thank you. You could take your mutual respect, shove it up your... No, thanks. That's bad. So, 3 good, 4 bad. Thanks to the 1 and the ugly. That's what it is. Flip. Fair. James Shrimp Fajitas. Gilly. 100% fair, BC. It's fair, sis. I mean, we did this together, man. A lot of this, I asked you guys what should go in what column. So we did this together fairly. It was a PLE that you didn't have to go back and watch a lot of it. The 3 singles matches were 2 and then the triple threat. Guys, those are straight fillers. You guys know that, right? You don't need BC to tell you those are filler matches. I mean, Shinsuke just showed up 2 weeks ago, attacked LA Knight, and he gets a title match. They threw Ludwig into the Sheamus and Bron Breakker matchup. And then we had a rematch from SummerSlam, Gunther and Priest. So those 3 matches, there's no reason you'd go back and watch any of them. The title change for Shinsuke was 8 minutes tops. And then the women's WarGames match, the first half was absolutely atrocious, filled with botches and tapping each other with kendo sticks and hitting each other with a toilet seat, which is ironic. The second half picked up and you guys determined that it should go into the good column. But only the second half. And then the men carried the PLE. Sounds pretty freaking fair, man. You know what I mean? It was a fun night because I got to shoot the shit, talk pro wrestling with you guys, and watch this event live on the channel. I always love doing that. So that's why it was way more special for me. But if I'm just like chilling, watching this with some buddies or even by myself on the couch, I can't tell you when it's all said and done, I'd rewatch it. And if the PLE went off the air with Punk and Roman shaking hands, I'd probably be like, come on, bro, seriously? Is Hunter really cooking with another shaking of the hands PLE? Cut the shit. He's lucky I didn't give that eight uglies. I'm being generous because I thought the boys and gals went out there and kicked ass tonight. But the booking and the creative and the lack of surprises and all that stuff, I don't like at all, man. So, was that Mimi? Mimi, I appreciate it. James Shrimp Fajitas, much respect, man. Guys, I'm going to let you go about your business now. We were just live for almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's what we do, man. A nearly 4-hour stream like only we can do. There is nobody, and BC means nobody, like the unit. I'm pretty sure I was caffeinated enough for all of us, man. So 4 bad, 3 good. It is what it is. Now we look forward to Saturday night's main event, basically my childhood. I hope they knock this out of the park. I love how they're bringing the old school theme music, all the old colors. I'm sure you're going to have the red, white, and blue ropes. The old school logo without the F, but it'll be like the bubble WW. So we'll see. Guys, I appreciate you, man. Let me give you all a big salute. And until next time, there will be that next time. Top guys, my unit. That is your Survivor Series. We'll see what happens in the future with the Rumble. That's when you're going to get McIntyre. That's when you're going to get Rock. That's when you're going to get all these. Man, Seth Rollins, man. Talk about nothing, man. Jacqueline, thank you. Laura, thank you. Tony, much love and respect. Jasmine, Pimpe Jesus. Thank you guys for an awesome stream, man. We're headed to 300 on the ups, even though we had technical difficulties at the start. Ragin. What's that? Let me get that on the big screen, that super chat. Ragin. Hold on, Ragin. Ragin with a $2 coffee. Check you, BC, in the amp unit. Ragin, let me give you my specialty caffeinated bevy. End this the right way. Actually, we're going to end it with D stands alone with a $2 coffee. Thank you, BC. Much love and respect. Thank you, Ragin, and thank you, D stands alone. D stands, I'm also going to give you my specialty caffeinated bevy, bro. Salute. Ragin and D stands. Thank you for sending us off the right way, man. Thank you for the coffees. All right, guys, we'll do this again real soon. What a month of November. We stayed amplified the entire month. And I say we do it all again next month, which is tomorrow. All right, right into the holidays. WWE's going to take the holidays off. We're not going to. Bah humbug. We're going to keep rocking through the holidays. Check you guys. BC, and I'm out.